What up? 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 What up, though, man? Welcome to the Hot 93.97 presents the We Outside show. It's your guy, man, Elante Mills, man. We here live on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday night. Brief change of events, but I don't even give a fuck. So anyway, it's Tuesday night. We outside. Before we get started, today's show is actually sponsored by Kinky Coils, which is our hair brand sponsor. Check out Kinky Coils. You can reach out to Omega on Instagram, Facebook, Kinky Coils on everything, where they make the hair product that is vegan free, but it's full of nuts, but not the ones that hang from your sack.
Okay,
so,
then. All right.
So check out them. Get with those guys. They'll get you together. They got hair growth oil serums to tighten up your shit. Okay, so now that shit's over with, let's get into it. Just gonna start with everybody that's in the room. So we got my guy, my dog, aka DJ Shiesty, Shayna Tanae in this thing, and then right next to her is Ash in this thing.
Yeah, nothing to say right now.
Nope, Ash. Just Ash. Assy Ash.
Oh, well, now then.
That's fucked up.
And then sitting right next to my left here.
I think I gotta go.
Sitting next to my left here, we got Shelly Shells in this thing today, like swimwear. We don't care. And then we got Carrot, the one and only Karaoke Crush experience.
Hey yo. We up in that thing.
Yeah, I actually already know. I already know her.
Sunny Day.
That's not your name.
My name is Sunny Day.
That's your name?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh, I don't call you that. I'd be like, that's my dog. So I met her a couple years ago. It's like a year ago. Maybe it's like a year ago. Yeah.
I think it's about a whole year.
It was a whole year
like
ago.
A couple days ago.
It was because the thing popped up on my timeline. At the poetry event.
All right.
Y'all need to get the smoking words back on the floor.
Saying.
I don't even know why y'all stopped doing that.
I said smoking words.
Smoking words.
And words.
Like smoke?
Smoke and words.
No.
Cigar smoke.
No, like smoke.
Cigar smoke.
Smoking words.
Let me tell y'all how, before we get started, let me tell y'all how good the world be. I know it's a lot of bullshit going on. So today, after, I went and got my kids eyelashes, we go to the dollar store because I needed some shit. So I'm going to the dollar store. I'm, talking to the kids and shit. We be playing and stuff. And the lady was like, can I bless your kids? I'm like, that's cool. I don't know what you finna pray over us or something, She pulled a loaf out on us and then went to the back and gave my kids some money. I was like, oh, that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? Then I told them, like, yeah, because y'all finna buy y'all some dinner tonight. But I ain't making buy their dinner. But no, you know what I'm saying? That was real, like, because Imani was like, oh, I'm so excited because tomorrow's my birthday. I'm like, yeah, tomorrow is your birthday. But I'm like, remember, we ain't doing shit though, okay? We gonna do it this weekend. She's like, I know. Cause no, you gotta tell little kids. Cause if not, she's gonna bug you all fucking day tomorrow. If you do not tell my daughter, like, hey, we're doing these things on the weekend, the moment she wake up in the morning, we'll be doing it. We'll be doing that. It ain't nothing wrong with that.
To know.
You ain't got nothing wrong with that. We gotta prep her. She's a very out loud kid. So before we get started today, hey, 99, what y'all call it? 99 proof. Listen, we need y'all to sponsor us, okay? We need y'all. All right. So before we get started and everything, and I reintroduce everybody again, we about to take some shots. This is a new tradition on the We Outside show. So
I feel like I'm sorry, I feel like you just made that up.
What?
I feel like you just made up that.
Made up what?
That's a new tradition.
This is a new tradition.
He said new.
Oh, okay.
No, like
right,
we started it. We did it one time last week.
Okay.
So it's really a new tradition. Okay. Like we've only done it.
I
one
feel
time.
like the guinea pig of this. I'm scared.
You should. This is a new thing I'm trying.
All right, let's see what we doing.
Here, since y'all are guests.
Let's go.
Pick your top. Pick your flavor.
Big yellow.
I'm not picking yellow.
No, here.
We gotta close our eyes.
Go by the curve. Oh, you gonna try to get me banana on purpose?
That's not yellow.
Ah, yes. There you go.
Banana.
Which hand?
Right.
Oh, which hand?
You got your what kind you got?
Which hand?
Apple.
Left hand or right hand?
Left hand.
All right.
Oh, watermelon.
I'm not drinking no black cherry. I'm taking a pineapple. Ah, that shit gross.
I need
Oh, no, I already swapped.
Oh, okay. Oh, you should have gave her the banana.
I didn't bring a water. I feel. Listen.
You got good.
We got waters out there. We take care of it.
Oh.
No, she a thug. You do a
Huh? Yeah,
Wait,
we gonna take this
He gonna
together.
grab a water first because he's so
Get your
nice
little
and
hair
sweet.
on your
He's
chest,
communion. So
Yeah, we
nice
gonna
and
wait on
sweet.
Ash to
Yes.
come
Make
back.
a little communion.
I appreciate you. Cause y'all playing.
We be playing. We
Baby, they got me drinking
See,
a shot.
see.
They got mama drinking a shot.
Apple. Cheers, cookies.
Hey, real talk. Before I get on every flight, I get like 12 of these. Put them on
Shut
bag.
up.
You take on plane with you.
All right.
Just don't let them catch you drinking before I get. Yeah.
Hold on. Y'all wanna? What's that shit called? Let's do a boomerang.
Wait, hold on.
Everybody put their shots in the middle. I always
Wait.
wanna be weird and do a boomerang. Isn't that weird that we on camera doing this on camera?
You can do underneath.
I'm the only one that did. Here, let's do it again.
You
Is that
said
weird?
We was doing
You
it.
ready? All right, we gonna take it out. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Oh, that was cool.
Oh.
Y'all sweet as hell. Yeah, all you see is his lips in the back going boom. Ooh. Ooh.
That's terrible. That's terrible cameraman shit.
All right, everybody going.
I was smoking. I didn't drink it.
Ooh.
I got half of it now.
Oh, that's
These
crazy.
taste like
You want
banana.
some of that? That's fine.
Kind of. A little bit.
Y'all got y'all.
Baby, y'all,
No,
Come on, Shelly, all that shit you be talking.
I was smoking,
Open
baby.
up.
I said I wanted-
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm with you, Shelly.
I ain't trying
trying
to
to
do that.
pass something
I
around.
haven't seen no- It's a shot.
Oh,
So,
Is it a rule we gotta drink it up?
yeah, you have to drink it before the show starts.
Jump.
It's like you have to drink it.
Right.
Lord,
Took that shot and started preaching.
Okay.
yeah.
All right, we got the shots out the way. So
Thank you.
it is 8:43.
In the evening.
Thought Ash was gonna say.
Bottom of the hour.
There you go. It's currently 8:43, 34 degrees outside, and it's a nice breeze running through the Metro Detroit area here. If you're not from Detroit or wherever you at in the world, just know we just want to tell y'all it's cold as fuck right now.
Then the mother.
And I don't own a coat.
This is not cold.
It is when you don't have a coat.
No, this is not cold.
Sir,
It
it's
is when you
it's
don't
very
have a
much
coat.
cold.
You give it about a month, 2 months, and you niggas really gonna see what cold is.
It's the
This
heat.
is not cold.
Is the heat on at your house?
Doing this. No.
The heat not on at your house. Your
No.
pipe is gonna freeze.
No.
You
The
know
heat
that
not
he
on
was
at your
his
house.
The heat not on.
I refuse.
You got
Hey,
kids.
baby.
Don't you got kids?
Yeah.
Don't you got kids?
Yeah, it's on when the kids do.
Come on.
You know what?
Could never come up
He
with
just gonna keep on. He ain't gonna let
I ain't
go.
gonna hold you up though.
He
When
don't
I
work
lived in
from-
an apartment,
from no.
I used to cut my heat off. In turn, you let the sink, the two sinks just drip because it keep it from freezing.
Oh, okay.
You just let the kitchen sink and the bathroom sink drip. I stayed in an apartment. Man, my motherfucking DTE used to be like 35. You know, if your DTE, if your DTE under $30, they give you a ticket. They waive your bill.
Call you,
Only,
What?
yeah, nigga. If your heat bill under $20, they waive your
you
shit.
got excited over that.
And you wanna know why? Listen, my rent. Listen, I don't give a fuck. I'm a very frugal nigga. Okay, my rent.
So
I had
you was
listen.
up in there freezing, so you would get waves.
Hell no, I ain't give a fuck. Listen, my
So
rent.
you was up in there.
Listen,
freezing,
I was trying to
so you
keep
good.
everything in my house under $900. So my rent was $500. And I had a condo in Trenton, so it was nice ass condo.
Damn.
My rent was $500. My rent was $500. My car note at the time was like $210.
Was it a studio, nigga?
No, it was a one bedroom. It was a one bedroom.
like
They
10 years
furnished
ago.
up.
Back in the day.
No, this was 2017.
What?
Yeah, 2017. Oh, today is my divorce day. Shout out to my divorce. Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's so nice.
I got divorced today,
Dang,
2017.
My anniversary.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Congratulations.
Hey,
Okay. I was about to say, what?
tomorrow we got court.
Do you?
We did mediation last week.
Speaking of
Alright.
which,
Yeah.
That shit out the way quick. You know
That's
what
what's
I'm
up,
saying?
man. That's
Wasn't
hey,
no
man.
bullshit. That was boy.
That's
$250 an hour. Them niggas wanted $250
Oh,
a
yeah,
deposit,
I paid
$250 a
I paid
fucking hour,
$250
bro.
an
Ooh,
hour.
they
Yeah,
tripping,
and didn't
bro.
figure nothing out.
They
That's
tripping,
right.
bro. Hey, and I was gonna be petty, but I know she ain't had the money. I know she ain't had a cheese. I
We
was
both
gonna
had
can say-
it. We both was like-
I want full custody. We going to trial. Bitch, I know you ain't got it. Stop playing with me.
250.
So,
Stop it now.
well, I guess that was the vibe check because, like, oh, y'all laughing? What y'all laughing at? Y'all laughing at me? Y'all laughing at me? Y'all can laugh. What y'all say? I can't see shit. Who commented? Why y'all want to play with me
Which
today?
way
Huh?
did we go?
Who is this? Oh, what's up, Omega? Hey, shout out to Omega. Kinky Coil, she on the line.
Shout
Listen,
out.
get with Omega. She got a bottle.
A bottle?
That's when.
I was about to say them shots hit.
That's-
Yes, it's my birthday.
They didn't stand. You see them?
Oh yeah, hey, that shit did say 99 proof. It was 99 cents and 99 proof.
That drug league go
I start thinking,
got a
reminiscing
bottle.
about shit like this shit, and tell
like
somebody about it.
Like it.
Like y'all be weird as hell out here.
Why
People
don't
be
you tell them, motherfucker?
y'all be reaching out to me and shit about coming on, and then y'all cry. I just don't fuck it. Listen,
Why she doing the line?
this show is called the We Outside Show. Okay, We Outside.
We
It's a bunch of
outside.
niggas in their 30s that don't want to deal with life right now. Okay,
So we outside.
because life is life. I don't give a who you are, where you at in the world. Life is
this
kicking
online or up to it like
everybody's
this?
ass. Life is lifing right now. Okay.
It's on one.
So we gonna get into the show today. Before we do all of that, can y'all introduce yourselves? This is and my bad. I'm
Look,
sorry.
I've been in
But
it
y'all
like
speak.
shoot it.
That's cool. You can speak directly into the
I
mic.
was right
But
in
y'all
there,
wanna
boy. I
introduce
know
y'all-
for sure.
Introduce yourself. Tell me where y'all from, who you are, and then we get into the brand. So just tell
All
the
right,
people,
then.
tell the people who you are, where you from, what do you do?
My name is Michelle, and Michelle Sunny Day is what I like to be called. And I am an entertainer, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that a little bit later. Stay tuned, okay? And I'm from Detroit, and I'm going to turn
Okay.
the D, and I'm going to turn it on over right here to this one.
And my name is Naya, aka Woo. I am her daughter. I know everybody gonna have a field day with that. I know she look good, y'all, but she my mama.
I realized that was your mama when I did the one show when y'all was doing the karaoke outside. When it was at the first time.
The
when it came
first
to
time,
the
okay.
Sauce Bar. The
Yeah.
second time, the crowd was out there.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all got the crowd. Matter of fact, that shit was funny because I did some poetry. I had this old ladies was on me.
Well, listen.
My wife was like, "Damn, the bitch want to take you home?" I'm like, "Shit, she might." Shit.
First of all, sir, it might have been because you was up there like, and when my dick hit the slit,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna put you
saying?
right
Yeah.
there with it.
Giving us
And
very
then
much
when
the
you
business.
slide,
That
when
be poetry?
I glide up on the inside.
Yeah, I have a poem called I forgot what it's called.
I'm your friend's favorite fat
I'm your
nigga.
girlfriend's favorite fat nigga.
I
It's
remember
not
that
like
line.
this. I'm your girlfriend's favorite fat nigga. She lift up my stomach to suck this dick.
Ooh,
If
that
these-
is very much wild.
Listen, and
Very much wild.
everybody,
these lips
everybody
don't
was
make
like,
her wet,
oh,
this poem will.
grandmother was there.
Oh.
My grandma was
Oh,
there. We
come
had to
fuck
calm
with
her
me.
down.
what's going on up in here?
Granny almost had a heart attack.
Granny
Tap
almost
in
had
with
a
me.
heart attack.
Oh, no.
I ain't gonna hold you up. I text my wife like, if she gonna give me her check, I'll see you in the morning.
You have to turn it up.
And I was sitting next to your wife. I was sitting next
She
to your
good
wife.
people.
Yes, she is. While
She's
you
a
were
good
saying
champ.
those poems, and I was looking over like, she was like, I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I'm good. Because I was like, girl, he done said like 5 things about his dick. What you gonna do about that? She was like, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
I was like, all right. Carry on, good brother.
She
Carry
did.
on.
She did like
Man,
Chris
that's
Brown.
what I'm
and-
saying.
I'm saying.
He was about to have my granny proposing and stuff.
I-
Calm down.
Oh, that was your granny?
That was my grandmother.
I'm trying to get the SSI
And I
check.
said,
Yeah.
Like, mom, his wife's here.
Have the
Don't get too excited, man.
She like, that don't have nothing to do with me.
You
baby.
know what?
SSI. My man,
That's why I like-
look at him in the
That's why I
eyes
like
and
them
stuff.
older women. They be like, baby, that don't have nothing to do with me. Okay, baby. That's
Your
what
vows is your vows.
what he is doing over there don't have nothing to do with Geraldine.
That's
okay?
hilarious.
Not Geraldine.
I like older women with that type of name.
Not Geraldine. You know Geraldine gonna get down in the kitchen, goddamn.
She
gonna run you some
gonna
bath
make you
water,
She
not
gonna make you
water,
some
water.
turkey necks
Okay.
and some motherfucking greens. And
Okay.
some hot water cornbread.
I'm just
Absolutely.
saying.
It ain't gonna be that jiffy.
She'll be like, baby, get in that shower. I got that Dove up there for
Set-
you,
set-
baby.
Set you on up real good.
Don't
I'm
even.
just saying.
She gonna be like, it's a towel on the bed. Don't put no clothes on.
Not the
I'll be
She gonna
right.
come in the
I'll be right
bedroom
in
with
a
2
minute,
braces on
sugar.
and Bengay on her
Right
back.
in a minute.
My great grandma had the best name. Her name was Sociable Jackson.
Sociable Jackson.
Sociable.
That was your grandma name?
Come on in the room, sociable.
Okay.
Your grandma was a freak.
Sociable. She was
I bet that.
sociable.
You gonna give me some
Wait,
of that
does
sociable?
sociable say? Sociable say, come on
I'm trying to
in
get it.
the room.
I know pastors had fun with her name on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Sometimes you gotta be, sociable. Like
Sister Sociable.
wasn't very sociable. though.
She wasn't. How many kids she had? Yeah, mother.
sociable.
She might have been. She
That's
might
gonna
not have
tell
been
you
sociable.
something.
Somebody was a little more
Somebody-
sociable than they let on.
She was socializing somewhere. Okay.
I'm turned off the heat. I'm fat. If y'all cold, I'm sorry, but I'll turn it back up. Y'all cold? Y'all good? All right, cool. So normally I like a little vibe check and shit, but we already did it unknowingly, so it's cool. I'm glad all y'all here. Normally I do a vibe check. I'll check the temperature of the room.
I'm just saying, but I missed the vibe.
No, it was the vibe was
Oh,
good,
okay,
so I didn't have to do it. I ain't have to do it. It was already. It was.
Y'all
good.
really did right quick. Okay.
It was good. Yes. Oh wow. Wait.
Don't
Wait,
leave them hanging.
are you-
Put your
You
elbow-
married?
Yes.
All right, and I'm married, but four of us got divorced and remarried. So what is it? 4 out of every 6 black people get divorced. Because technically we married. We both married, but I got divorced, and
Yeah.
there's 6 of us in the room, and the two,
I'm just
But at some
saying.
point, we was a happy family. That's what we need to point out because people acting like black women
We
and black
need to
men
talk
can't
about the
have
black
sex.
And you know what?
And at
We
some
need to
point,
talk
we were
about
I
all
want
like
to be-
that.
I need to
That's
tell.
facts.
I need to spill my truths because I'm tired of people.
Don't start that
I'm
shit.
tired of people looking
We're
at
trying
me.
to stay on the positive side of it all
let
now.
me get it out, okay?
True.
All right.
He was a battered man.
That motherfucking marriage was
Oh,
in
did
shambles from the start, nigga.
He was a battered man.
I started the morning with a bitch. What you talking about?
Oh, see, yeah, that's shambles. He
I
right.
was,
He right.
what you doing? What you doing, shit, bitch? I'm about to get married. What you gonna give me something? No, you about to get married, dummy. Oh, bye. Get the fuck off my phone. First of all, I got married.
That's true.
I got
It
married.
happens.
I got
Don't
married
change
to take care of my child.
Right.
I didn't get married to marry her.
it. Convenience
that's why
marriages happen.
And nigga, we got married. It cost me $250 to get married. I mean, divorce, nigga.
That's it.
You know how much it cost me to get married? Less than
Like
$1,000. Now we got married at my church. Nigga, my aunties pulled some flowers on her motherfucking garage and put them bitches on. Nigga, we got our tuxes from the same places I got my prom tux from, nigga. I used the same coupon, okay? Okay. All I did was change the vest.
Right quick.
That's it, okay?
Right quick.
My vest for prom was red. For the wedding, it was canary yellow.
Period.
And if you rent 5, you get 3 free, nigga. So
The fifth one.
yeah, nigga, I was like, give me the 5th one, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'm be a real nigga. I was fucked up in the first marriage. You know? I didn't know no better. Ain't nobody tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't telling me shit either. Though. I'm just like, you gonna marry her?
Right, it's gonna be all right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I said I'll figure this shit out.
You would be me.
But you know what's crazy? Before I got married, my granddad, I'm sitting on the porch of my granddad. He just passed, God rest his soul. He was like, you finna marry that bitch? He said, shit, nigga, he said, goddamn, he said, nigga, you ain't gotta get married to no motherfucker, take care of no goddamn kids, man, shit. And he was true, because that nigga had 6 kids, and he didn't live, he had 6 kids with his wife, and they lived in 2 separate houses. Him and my grandmother have never lived together.
And we're married?
I swear to
Shut
God,
the
married.
fuck up.
Never divorced. He just passed.
Shut
Never.
the
And
fuck
she,
up.
even at his funeral, she was like, my husband.
Wow.
She lived in Traverse City. This man lived in Detroit,
Wow.
Southwest Detroit.
Long distance.
He
Well, I was
like
gonna say, that's not even 2 different
she
houses.
moved.
That's
She
2
didn't
houses.
move to
Long
Traverse City.
distance, man.
She moved to Traverse City about maybe
Swag
10,
that
10,
motherfucker.
10, 15 years ago.
Had to be.
and
he got 6 kids, so he
and
traveling.
and he black. He's the nigga. He a nigga's nigga. He's a nigga's nigga. My grandma, my grandma, she Indian, like a real Indian. Like my wife went to the a real Indian, not Native American. No, it's different.
Real Indian.
She's not. You can't be Native and American.
You could be a fake.
You can't be both. You can't be African and American either.
No, did you misunderstand the question?
No, I did. She's Indian.
East Indian or Native American?
No, not Native American.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Not Native American or East. She's just the Indian.
Oh, okay.
Like
I'm not sure.
Me either. But
That's
okay,
right.
Don't
it's okay.
y'all looking for
But it's okay.
clarification?
It's okay.
Y'all not gonna get it
It's
right.
okay.
Okay?
I'm not sure how you landed on.
That's why I'm telling you it's okay.
Is it the
Like,
kind?
Because we didn't land on Plymouth
Did
Rock.
you
Plymouth Rock
want-
landed.
Oh, man, bring it home.
I'm dead.
So welcome to the
We're all confused.
Yeah.
This is problematic.
Did
Look
you
at
hear
Shelly's
the
face.
secret voices?
All right, welcome to the We Outside show. We here. We get a little silly from time to time. So welcome to the We Outside
Was
show.
that it?
Once y'all have been on the show, y'all are always cousins. Y'all always are welcome.
Aw.
You never have to ask to come. Just pop
Hey, y'all,
just pop up.
thanks for having
Good.
me.
Period.
Just come.
We can
You never have to ask again. Just show up on
I'll be
Tuesday.
here
Just
next
pop up
week.
like what?
Just show up on
Yeah.
Tuesday. Go, cool.
That sounds like a lie, but okay.
Just cool.
And then we after that one.
No,
That's
wait,
about-
it sounds
That
like
sounds like a lie.
I'll
Oh,
text
wow.
you. Don't
Let's
worry.
just entertain it for the night.
So this is our bill. We get a little heated. We're gonna hit a little ding, ding, ding. This Friday we have our second live show at State of Nightlife.
Yo,
Doors open up at 7. Our show goes on at 8:00. Right after we do have the PJ party, State of Nightlife, 77 South Main Street, Mount Clemens. Listen, don't let the Mount Clemens scare y'all. It's not that deep. It's like we literally around the corner from it. So if you've been here, you can come. Okay.
All right,
is
all
that
right.
a party though?
It's also said
It's
PJ.
it's it, but
I think that's wearing PJs.
you know how people don't stick to the thing.
I go with PJ.
I went to a lingerie party at
She don't have her fun.
I went to a lingerie
She don't have
party
her
at a
fun
club. I went to a lingerie party at a club. These bitches had on leggings and Ugg boots.
What?
You see what I'm
They
saying?
didn't stick to the thing.
Not
They
the
didn't stick to the-
boots.
And they had the Ugg boots that was leaning too. That bitch was like this
Nah.
Oh, absolutely.
with the rest
Since
on
we
the
getting
side.
closer
Of it.
to winter,
At this
retire
point,
the
are they really
3-year-old
Ugg boots
young
if they're not
Ugg
leaning?
boots. Retire.
Put them in the washing machine, ladies. Stop being
Get a new
fucking
pair.
lazy.
Or
It
just
ain't
get a
nothing
new
but
pair.
salt.
Can you put
That
them
little
in
white
the-
line ain't
okay.
nothing but salt from you
Can
walking
you
outside.
really put Ugg
with
boots
snow
in the
and
washing
shit.
machine?
No, that's
Hey,
table
always
salt.
a possibility. You ain't gotta wear them. You could
Get new ones.
Get new ones.
All right,
It's
so
possible.
we gonna get into it. So a couple things before we get started.
What you
So recently, a young black man in Alabama was recently tased today after he was handcuffed on top of a police car. Police was being very verbally disrespectful to him after he was already handcuffed. He was already detained. She leaned him over the car, took her taser out, took her stun gun out. I'm sorry. And she stunned him in the back, called him all out his name. She called him everything but a sir. She's now suspended. Of course, the bitch is suspended with pay.
Right.
Yeah.
Per
So
usual.
So
Yeah.
just dumb officers instead of dumb criminals?
no, I'm about to get to the dumbass criminal. So I'm gonna do my dumbass criminal segment right now. So today's dumbass criminal is local. He is a 12-year-old. I'm not gonna say his name. He's a 12-year-old Caucasian male from Ann Arbor.
Oh, okay.
He decided that he was gonna get into some construction equipment and drive a crane down Main Street in Ann Arbor
Are you
over the
serious?
weekend.
Not a crane.
Oh, it's all over Instagram. And this
I didn't
motherfucker.
even see it.
Oh yeah.
That's
he
crazy.
gets in it. He gets in it, and he not only do he drive this bitch, he take the police on a 10-mile-an-hour police chase. I would have.
Crane, bro.
First of all, I could have walked up to the door,
That's what I'm saying.
opened it up, and whooped his motherfucking
What is
ass.
the police chase to that 10 miles an hour? I don't
Because that it's still a crane.
It's huge.
He's driving this shit down a main road, so he is 12, so he ain't that.
If you don't do
Right.
some Beverly Hills cop shit and swoop up on that thing and
I ain't gonna hold you up.
Jump through the window or
jump
something.
on the other side and
I just feel like if you steal a crane, you better be robbing the bank.
I mean, at this point, because what are you, a crane for what?
I don't know. He was 12. He didn't have any answers.
A crane for what?
and you just got ready to say like black
He
people
had no
always do.
reason. He was
I
just
would have
here.
beat him.
I'd have beat his ass. Cause Because why are we chasing you? I'd have got out that car. I'd have ran to
That's
that
what
door.
I'm saying.
I'd have broke that door and I'd have took off my belt and I would
And-
whoop
and
his motherfucking
right
ass.
in the middle of the
Right.
so
Right.
clearly they got
He
He was Caucasian.
from the mountain.
He was
over.
of the
He was
Don't
driving
do
a
that.
crane.
he was of the Caucasus.
Look like he,
The
driving
Caucasus.
a crane.
Don't do that. Niggas will figure some shit out.
No.
Knock it off.
My
Not
shit-
at all.
Not that
But
one.
see, black people know,
Not that one.
black people know. We see the signs. You know, you heard a
Just certain
construction
stuff.
man. That's 5 years of prison,
$10.
$10,000. We not.
Nigga might have been high.
We
There's
not doing
something
that
going
shit.
on. You don't hear normally people
Just
stealing.
stealing crane.
You hear them stealing equipment, construction equipment.
I know for sure.
Crane?
White people
What?
do different stuff.
You know
than we
what I'm
do.
saying?
They do different stuff.
They have different privileges.
Yeah, they do
Okay.
different stuff.
I'm
The reason that
sure.
you would
I'm
ever
sure
think that
Daddy
that's
got
okay.
him out of jail that night. I'm sure he went home.
Yeah,
And he was-
some
he-
people
What
snuck
jail?
from
He,
bed,
yeah, I'm
got
sure he
his
went
from
home and fucked his sister and played
Oh my
iPad
God.
and went to bed. Okay?
He's 12. Don't do him like that.
Okay, so real quick, did anybody see the funny Folgers commercial that recently was released?
No, what happened?
Okay, so a white kid knocks on the door. He comes home and he's cooking a pot of coffee. It's a Folgers, and his sister runs downstairs and he has a gift, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so happy you're home. Where you been at?" He's like, "Oh, I was in Africa." He gives her a gift. She takes a bowl. He puts on her. He's like, "What's that for?" He was like, "Cause you're my gift for Christmas." I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of corny Christmassy shit." And then the mom and dad was
First thing
like,
I think of.
hurry up and run downstairs. They were like, "What the fuck are you doing back home?" He was like, "Nothing." He was like, "Give me that fucking box." They opened up the box. It's a wedding ring in a box. He was like, "Hell no." So he tackles the brother. You still don't know what's going on. She was like, "Don't do that. I love him." She was like, "You can't fuck your brother, okay? What's wrong with you?" This is a fucking commercial. It's on the internet.
Look at my face.
And they sing that afterwards. It's getting wild out here. I don't know if it's a real commercial, but it's on the internet.
No! Not the best part is your brother.
Sell.
Don't go in there, brother.
Sell.
Not in your brother's
Don't
butt.
go in there.
Not in your brother's butt. What's wrong with y'all?
What? Don't go in there.
No.
That's not for brother.
That's not for brother.
Damn you.
Oh.
Really is.
You laugh. I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree.
And
I
that's very
disagree.
hard.
All right.
We're not discussing
Now
that.
that we got all of that shit out in the air, okay.
You
So
should create it.
today we have Karaoke Crush
Hello,
with us.
hello.
Welcome to the We Outside show. From time to time we do get a little
Off track.
off track here.
I'm okay with that.
We did have some other interviews lined up. Unfortunately, we have to postpone them. So we're gonna continue with the show, and we're gonna go crazy tonight. And this is what we're gonna do.
Let's go crazy.
Okay.
I disagree.
Hard.
All right.
We're not discussing
Now that we got all of that shit out,
how the
and
fuck
did that happen?
Oh, I'm glad that wasn't something else.
Off that one shot.
No, for real.
What if it would have just came in like,
Because
Okay.
I'm not a drinker. I'm
So-
much more a smoker, so I feel.
Let's get into this, and then let's have some fun. So, normally, I like kind of changing up everything, and I sit here and ask you some really deep questions about who you are,
your core values,
what's
your mission?
what is
What-
Karaoke Crush? But first, how did y'all get started?
Well, this is my mom, obviously. So
We didn't know that.
Y'all didn't know that, but this is my mom. So getting started wasn't really even getting started. It's just like we've been singing together our whole life since
That's
I've been born. Like
This is
she's
true.
always sang, and then she passed that on to me, and I can't even help it. So it's kind of like we both get together, and it's just a show. And so at some point, my mom just was like, well, she's always been hosting as well. She done shows where she was kind of the headliner. She done shows where she was the supporting, person. And so after a while, she just got to me and she was like, well, we should do this. We should put something together, us two. When we just get together, it's a movie. So why not,
Yeah.
make it a real thing?
And actually, though, really quick, it was Dad. he was trying to he had been saying for a couple years like you should do a karaoke thing, and I'm just like, okay, you know, I'll get into it. And it was sort of, you know, in the background. And then when I started getting more into hosting, I've always sang. So when I started getting more into hosting, wanting to host, I was like, you know what? I want to think about it. Was actually while I was doing Smoking Words that I actually turned that back on. Like, you know what? I want to host a karaoke night somewhere. That's where it started. And then it just really sort of blossomed and snowballed. Like, all right, let's do this. All right, let's get the business name. Let's start doing this. Let's make some flyers. Let's do this. And then boom.
It kind of just fell in our lap for real.
Yep.
It really did.
Yep.
Do you dabble in any poetry yourself?
Tell them.
Well,
Damn.
well, I am an erotic poet. I have a published book out. It is called Cream Chronicles. It is available on Amazon.
Go get that.
Go grab that. It has some awesome groovy pictures in there. I'll just say that.
Directed by her.
Yes, photo shoot directed by Moore. Yes, I do dabble in poetry. I have not dabbled in poetry though for a few years. It's odd that you say that. That's why she just jumped in like, yeah, because she just mentioned the other day, why don't you get back into poetry? And I'm just like, I'm not sure if I really feel that anymore. You know, I wanted to do the book. I did the book, and I feel good with that. I wanted to do it. I did it. All right. So the short answer to the question is yes, I do dabble, just not currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Her DMs and pressure her.
Girl, bye.
Another book.
Go ahead.
Get into it. Get into it. Be like, write
Girl,
another
bye.
book, Sonny.
Listen. Y'all should get it though. Y'all should get it. Everybody that is listening, please go to Amazon. Cream Chronicles. I'm telling you, the pictures in there are hot. The stories are hot. They're snippets. So they
brought a book with you.
I should. But that's not. That wasn't
it's
the goal
okay,
tonight. You know what I'm saying?
We dabble in all businesses that you a part of.
That's what's up.
Because essentially everything Karaoke Crush is under. You know, that's your.
I get it. I get it. But yeah, I do dabble in poetry, erotic poetry to be precise.
Okay. I dabble a little bit.
Right. I love it.
A little bit. You and your kind, sir.
Listen. Shout out to the poetry world. I love.
Shout out to the poetry world. I mean, you got to have some talent.
You
really do.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Detroit is one of those places where
you can't play here.
You can't fuck.
You can't fuck around here.
You fuck around.
They will sit you. They might look. Anything short of boo on your ass.
I realized how tight the poetry game was. Like I had did a couple of like open mics and shit like that. Like, I'm all right. I need to like get my shit together. But when that girl Single Rose were in front of me, I'm like, I'm not fucking going.
Oh, please, nobody ever come up behind one Single Rose. She bad. You're bad, one Single Rose. I said you're bad. Listen, she is. She is very, very good. And listen, and if you don't have that talent in Detroit, they will sit so silent.
You're gonna get one
either silent or this girl, because what?
Or you gotta be like, so respect the mic.
Girl,
respect the mic. Nigga still talking. Nigga still talking. You be respecting.
Please, we're trying to. Oh yeah, what up, money? Yeah, they don't play in Detroit. Not come in here with no boo.
So I don't have a straight flow because I don't like that. So what's the next event coming up? I know you guys have an event coming up.
Yes,
absolutely,
we do. So December 15th, 7 to 11, we will be at Missy D's in Livonia, Michigan.
Come on out.
Karaoke Crush Christmas party.
Come on out.
It's R&B and hip hop, but we are eclectic. You can come out and sing anything. You can come out and do anything. It's really
that means Phil Collins is welcome.
Okay, period.
Okay.
In the air
just
tonight.
saying. I'm just saying.
But yeah, so definitely come out. We want to make sure that our parties and our experiences that we put on are really for you to be the star. We don't want to be up there singing all day. We don't want to be up there. We will. Trust me. We will rock right by ourselves.
We gonna rock on her.
But we really want you to come out and have a good time, have a release of that creative energy, come out and have a good time. Bring your people.
Mm.
Everybody sing a group song. Have a couple drinks. We doing free shots with Santa, so
Okay.
you gonna
And
get lit.
it is BYOB and 420 friendly on this night.
Yes.
It is our annual
You
Christmas.
said on the 17th.
On the 15th,
15th.
December
Oh.
15th. It's on a
7 to
Friday.
11 p.m.
After work affair, throw on something, come on out. It's
The
not
15th
a, it's
is
not
what,
a
a
big
Thursday?
deal.
Thursday.
That's
The
a
15th
Friday.
is a Friday.
Friday.
16th is Friday. 'Cause I got
Don't-
No, the 16th is
16th
Saturday.
Don't do
No,
that.
it's 17th.
Girl,
Sunday.
17th is a
girl,
Sunday.
get up so I can
Listen.
whoop your damn booty.
The
Like a
16th.
Girl,
The
Wait a
16th
minute,
is
so I gotta
Saturday.
rearrange my own schedule.
please,
Okay.
not me though.
You for sure.
Rearrange and put
Girl.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I
yeah.
can do
Yes.
now because
Yeah.
y'all
December,
Friday.
please, you guys, please come out. Please come out if you can. December 15th again at Missy D's. That's
On
in
a Friday.
that's in Livonia.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is on a Friday.
Okay.
It is
we might slide
BYOB 420 friendly.
Okay.
Again, we're having shots with Santa. We frying up chicken.
We have some amazing
Okay,
vendors
it is
coming out.
$10 to get in. We have some amazing vendors coming out, and we got Love Dami in the house. I know you know.
Oh
Love
yeah,
Dami.
I actually that shout out
Yes.
to my dog. She
Yep.
was on a little
yeah,
hiatus. I
And
actually
she
just talked to her.
listen, and her first event back since May. She just posted
Yeah.
her first event back since May is my
It's gonna
event.
be karaoke
That's
crush. So
Yep,
we-
so
we
she
lit.
coming out. I love her. We've got a comedian coming out. Her name is Wandella.
She's
She's
hilarious.
new in Detroit, and she is very much funny. She was
Okay.
there when you were there, and
Okay.
she had the crowd cracking up.
She gives
So
your
she'll-
favorite auntie. vibes.
She definitely gives your favorite auntie
vibes,
vibes,
yeah.
the cusser. Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah, she's coming out, and it's
She
gonna be a
she
time.
got this though.
she do.
Okay. Then.
That's how you know. That's how you know her potato
Do she-
salad
do
good.
she got
that?
Yes.
I don't eat potato salad. That's gross.
What's
Anybody?
wrong?
Boy, good night.
Who the
Next
fuck-
subject.
Why do y'all niggas
What
eat
you talking
cold
about?
potatoes? Why are
What are you
potatoes?
talking about?
Why are potatoes
What?
being
He
eaten
clearly
cold?
didn't have
You're
a
putting
mama or
potatoes
It doesn't
grandma.
matter.
It
don't matter.
Anybody real
Oh, yes,
mama
the
or
fuck
grandma.
I
I'm really
Shame.
upset that you're putting potatoes in a box.
I don't
Did your mama? Your mama
Potatoes
made
can do
me some
much.
potato salad and forced me, literally. She said, "Boy, eat this," and stuffed that shit in my mouth. I said,
Wait,
I
what are we
don't
talking
like-
about?
You spending life.
You just
"I
didn't enjoy it.
don't like cold
Don't do
potatoes.
nobody
You're
mama
done.
stuff like that.
I am done.
You're done.
Like steak.
Stick a fork in you. You're
Yeah, because I like my steak medium well. Okay.
Medium
Medium what?
well.
Yeah.
That's
Boy,
a waste of
bye.
beef.
No, it's
Like
not.
a belt, baby.
Medium
Not
well.
Living like a
Not
mother.
like
I want
a-
my
you
shit
know
medium
what?
well.
Not like a
I
I need
Jodeci
a
boots.
katana to cut through that
Not like a
motherfucker.
Jodeci
like
boots
mine
with
medium
A1
well,
sauce.
I like my shit medium well. I don't want no
I
fucking.
don't want it bloody.
I don't want no bloody
No,
ass.
that's a
thing.
flavor.
It's not bloody.
What you
That's
just did.
Once
flavor.
it-
That ain't no
Yeah,
fucking
it's not
flavor.
It's not bloody. It's
Anybody who
flavor.
likes
You
a
could've
good
just
steak
got
knows
a
it has
cow.
to be medium rare.
No
It
way.
does.
Me-
That's-
Rare?
No.
Rare.
No, I'm
Rare.
doing.
You eat
definitely
your
doing
chicken medium rare?
I'm
Damn.
doing medium.
You might
Chicken
as well
needs to be
get a
done or
cow.
you'll be
Yeah,
sick,
you be
nigga.
sick.
All
Over
meat
the
needs to be
farm.
done.
No,
that's
Yeah.
not true.
I'm doing medium.
That's what I'm
I'm not doing
saying.
medium
No.
rare. I'm doing medium.
No.
I'm with banana knowledge.
If my
I
if
don't
my
want no
medium
steak.
You talking about-
I
You
want
see
you.
some pink when I open my
if
mouth.
my
Definitely
steak if
do.
my
That's
steak
still a whole
I need
cow.
still
That is-
grazing,
yeah.
y'all like y'all
Yeah, I
steak
can't
still
do
eating
medium rare. I gotta do
grass and
medium.
shit.
Right.
Hey, go to
Ooh.
Texas Day Brazil and eat some shit medium. The shit is fire, bro.
Baby.
Full
Medium
flavor,
Brazil is very
juicy,
good. Yes,
like-
it is.
Trust me,
Look,
bro.
that's different.
Trust me. No.
No.
I don't
leather
eat dry
belt.
steak either.
If it's
Medium
medium
well. That's a
then it's
leather
dry.
belt.
That's
No, it
Definitely
ain't.
a
I didn't say
No,
well
it ain't.
done.
If it's well done,
Definitely a
it's
Jodeci
medium well
boot.
is perfect.
Forever, my lady.
You can cut that medium boy with the fork.
Okay, y'all some fucking vampires.
And
we
that's
gonna call it that.
Period.
And that's it.
That's
That's
funny.
what it
That's
is.
it. You might as well just
So,
get a cow and
How
go
long
pop
have
up.
you guys been in?
I'll be that.
How long have you guys been in business?
We are very, very new, honestly. So I would say we're less than 6 months.
Okay.
We're less
I,
than 6
I
months.
see that
And
you
we're
guys are
already
working with
popping,
a.
though.
I see
That's
that you
the
guys
whole-
are working
that's the
with
whole
a management company
We are.
because I'm nosy. That's
We
why.
are.
I'm nosy.
We are.
And I
You
went
all-
on her.
You
I
all in
went
my
on her
business.
page
Yes.
and I dug around a little bit because I'm
You
like,
all in my
because
business.
sometimes I want to be like, who the fuck fucking with my friends and what type of people they are.
Period.
Because I be for real, I be like, because I know a lot of people and I be like, ooh, they good people.
Yeah.
And people be like, no, they ain't shit, or they good. or
Yeah.
stay away. Like they will. Like I ask them, I screenshots and be like, who's this? They be like, no, they good folks, bro. I'm like, all right, cool.
For sure.
But no, I definitely be looking
do your
around.
background checks.
No, I be searching type shit like that.
And if you on our Instagram, you'll see that she really popping her shit because she be on our Instagram making our stories sweet, making our posts
Absolutely.
sweet. Like she really is on.
Absolutely.
And she my cousin.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the family.
Shout out to the family.
For sure.
Shout out to
When
the
the family win, we all win.
We all
Absolutely.
coming up.
Like,
Absolutely.
oh God. Wow.
Yeah, we're trying to do some big things. We want to get out into I was mentioning earlier today when we was on the way.
Uh-huh.
I was saying that karaoke, when you think of karaoke, you normally think of we
Drunk
about to
white
go
people.
to
Exactly.
that
Or
crab karaoke.
or
Very
crab
nice.
karaoke, or we about to go out to the bar, get drunk, do some karaoke, whatever. We definitely love that. We're about that life as well.
Okay.
However, we believe that we have created our own lane, or we're carving our own lane, because we want to get more into the actual community for real.
Okay.
I said that in 2024, 2025, within this 2-year span, Karaoke Crush is going to be in the middle of downtown Detroit. You know how they do those yoga sessions? They got bands down there, campus marches. That I was speaking that into existence. I am going to be booked down there. We are going to be booked down there.
And I'm gonna open up for you.
There you go.
I'm
Speak that thing. And we're gonna be singing with the city. That's gonna be my hashtag. When you hashtag us, it's gonna be singing with the city.
I can see y'all out there too.
We're trying to get into senior citizen homes.
Okay.
With those spirit,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Come on, who
Oh,
doing it?
wow.
Who doing it?
So
Who doing it?
oh
Therapeutic.
my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let
We're
me just
boosting
tell y'all
morale.
what idea y'all just gave me.
Uh-huh.
So I just
Don't
started-
tell these people.
No.
Let's talk about it. Look.
Can't nobody take
But-
it
but
because they
what's
don't
up?
know where I work at.
Got you.
So I just started a job,
Uh-huh.
a job. I'm a clinical therapist,
Uh-huh.
and they just asked me today to come up with like some new things to do. Like, you know, Christmas time was coming up. Like, you know, they was like, "Oh, we heard you do X, Y, and Z."
Yeah,
You know, yada
yeah.
yada yada.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, y'all just said that. Now they not senior citizens, but they like to have fun. They
Yeah,
good time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
They-
that's what
they're
we
good
mean.
time. That is, and it's a
We're-
black-owned company too.
That's what we want.
That's the other
So I
area that
wanna
we're
put-
doing.
So I
Corporate
definitely
team
want to
building
put
and
y'all
things
put
like
y'all
that.
into that. That's what's up.
Absolutely.
No facts.
In the schools, in these corporate areas, like I said,
Yeah.
corporate team building and
Yeah,
things
for
like
sure.
that. That is a lane that we will be carving on our own. And you don't hear karaoke doing that,
Yeah.
that type of thing. In the homeless shelters, come
Mhm.
on.
Oh yeah.
We
that'd be
going
fire.
down, we bringing cans of food, we bringing clothes that we've
Right.
gotten donations from folks, and we bringing it down, and we gonna sing with them folks and have a good time for that night and bring
Yeah.
the entertainment to you. Who's doing that? It's gonna be
Great
us.
idea.
Keep a watch out for
Because
Karaoke
when
Crush.
it fell into our lap, we really was like, how can we turn this back around and do something for
How
our city?
can
How
we?
can we turn this back around and do something for our community? It can't just be like, oh, we really passionate about doing this. We got blessed and being able to make some money off our passion. No, we got to turn that back around and bless somebody else. So that was like the first thing that we thought about. What can we do to turn this into our community?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we definitely going to be trying to get out there into schools, homeless shelters, community centers, out on your
Absolutely.
block. We there.
Block
So-
party.
No,
Look,
facts.
block
So what do
parties,
you mean?
family
So what do you
reunions.
mean? Can you clarify? Like you said, it fell into your lap. So what exactly do you mean?
When this opportunity fell into our lap, when
Okay.
this business, when we're able to be like, okay, we sing all the time, we stay doing stuff, stay acting a fool, stay doing funny stuff, you know, having
How
a ball.
can we capitalize
How can we
on that?
capitalize on that? And then the way to capitalize on that fell into our laps for real. Like she was already doing her hosting thing, the bars was already wanting her. So then she was like, well, y'all gonna let me do a karaoke night? They was like, yeah. She was like, can I
Exactly.
bring my daughter? They was like, yeah. And then it just kind of fell into what it is now.
Yeah.
And so we trying to make it from what it is now into this bigger thing that our whole community can get in on. Like, we not just trying to keep this fun, cool time to ourselves and make you pay all this money for it. No, we want to make sure that people, when they talking about Detroit, they like, people is out there doing stuff for the community. They building each other up. They promoting each other. They
Which
got
is
each
why
other back.
we're
Like,
building
that's
up
what
our
we trying to do.
nonprofit as well. We have Karaoke Crush right now, which we are doing because we're trying to make dough. We want money, right? Everybody wants money. But then we're gonna have, and we're putting into motion right now what I told you about, Karaoke Crush Cares,
Okay.
which is the avenue that we're going with the homeless shelters, with the schools, and with the seniors and stuff like
And
that.
what will
because
eventually
we
be
care.
a fully functional nonprofit that not only just does these events, but does donations, does organizing for people to get jobs and job shadowing, and maybe do some interns with our own company with children in need and stuff like that. So that all over anything that we can do, we are doing for our community.
Y'all should reach out to Pontiac Lighthouse.
Mhm.
I got 2 vending machines there. It is a women's shelter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have vending machines there. Hey, if you're in Pontiac and you need some snacks, stop at my vending machines. Every snack that you purchase feeds a little black kid.
Hi,
Okay?
hi, what are you here for? Yeah, I'm just here to get some of them
Little
snacks.
snacks.
Hey.
Some of them snacks.
So the main lighthouse building is open to anybody, but the other 2 are residential, But they're a women's shelter and there's a men's shelter, and they they always look for like nonprofit companies, stuff like that. Another place in Royal Oak. Now I can't remember the name of it, but when I remember, I'll tell you.
Facts.
It's off Woodward, and I believe what is it? Woodward, and I can't even think of the side street, but I'll tell you. I'll figure out. I'll tell you.
And plus
But
the talent shop, we'll just text them later.
Yeah,
yeah,
for
just
sure.
take. But it's a that I think those are really neat ideas. That's really dope.
Yeah.
So what does the future look like for you guys? Like, what does the future invaders of Crush Karaoke look like for you?
Karaoke Crush. So listen, like I said, first we're starting off, or I want to start off in the house. We're trying to get the books filled with, again, some schools, some homeless shelters. Again, we like the bar, so we definitely want to do that as well. We want to be in some family areas in the future, in the very near future for Karaoke Crush. I'm trying to be booked by the city. I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get into some big buildings. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my first big thing or huge thing that I want to do, I wouldn't say first because somebody can come before that.
Yeah.
I want to be down in the middle of the city, singing with the city. That's I'm gonna keep saying it until you see me. I'm gonna say it until I see it.
So that's what we manifest.
Manifest.
But what we already got going on is
Say that.
we are going to be available to be the party for you, pretty much. So our future is you book us and we are the party. Not only are we bringing in hosting and activity, which is our hosting team plus our karaoke, but my dad also does catering. So we're going to be providing that. We're going to be providing just the entire party experience. You book us
And we have a
are
live
your
DJ,
party.
so it's not just
Yes.
regular. It's not just
okay.
regular karaoke. They bring their laptop and they got their speaker and they go ahead and they hook the songs up. No, we up in there like wiki.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
karaoke
Wiki,
plus
wiki,
vibes. It's karaoke plus your party vibes plus your party.
Yeah,
food.
so
we are
it's-
we're the party.
Did she
So
say wiki?
That's what I said.
Freaking
That's what I
fresh.
said. That's what I
It's
said.
wiki.
So
Boy, she's gonna shut you down.
So
Absolutely.
real quick, Cheryl Lee actually
Lee Ralph?
Ralph? Right.
Yeah.
Cheryl Lee. I don't know. It just says Cheryl Lee.
Mhm.
It's probably
Cheryl
Ralph.
Lee.
It's probably
Okay.
Ralph.
Yeah.
The chick that played.
Original
Oh,
Lee
yeah,
Ralph?
yeah,
Yeah.
Shirley Ralph. Yeah.
All right,
You
whatever.
gotta say
It
the
didn't-
Ralph way. Whoever just
it
said
didn't have-
Shirley wrong.
It didn't have the
All
Ralph
three.
on there when I was just looking. But anyway, after 18 years of marriage with her husband, she finally decided to move into his house.
After 18 years of marriage?
Damn.
After 18 years of marriage.
Well, that's interesting.
You talking about working for some coochie, nigga? She made that man work for that coochie.
Clearly.
Where did that come from? You all right, bro? All this, nigga, she made on.
I'm proud because I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. She stood on business with that cookie monster.
She just
No, bro.
the cookie
She stood on business.
Shit.
I'm proud of her.
But why are you standing on business with the cookie monster and you married though?
Hey,
After 18 years, you supposed to be moving out, not just move. Listen, I'm on 20 years of marriage, and I done been hitting towards not my own home, but my own room for about the last
Literally
year.
since I've been 12.
Shut up.
I'm not playing.
I've been like, I'm gonna move in my own room. Listen, what the hell she moving into the house for?
Why she
Girl,
couldn't
stay
just stay
gone.
where she
The
You-
fuck?
it's funny you say that. I was just watching on Instagram a couple. It's a Caucasian couple, of course, and
Of course.
she is her husband, and her baby's father. They all live in the same house.
Do they?
Yes, they all live in the same house. They all live in the same house, and yeah, together. But she sleeps in like a giant pet bed, and the
What?
husband he
Pet
has his
bed?
own bedroom upstairs.
What do you mean?
And
What's
the
a
baby
pet?
Oh, you mean like
It's a giant pet
but it's
bed,
big-
but it's for people.
Oh,
They make
shit.
pet beds for people now. Those
Okay.
you
I don't think they call them pet beds.
They are pet
He-
beds.
He's just giving you an idea
Yeah, I know what
to
you're
know.
saying.
What do you want me to call them?
Not a pet
A
Good
dog
idea.
bed
Good,
is a bed for a pet,
that's a
and
good
they
point.
made
And
it.
it's
They
just
made
in the-
it humans.
it's-
They
it's
made
What
it
in
humans.
else would you want him to call it for you to know what he's talking about? That's a great point.
I don't-
That's a great point.
What else would you call it? An
What else
animal
would you call
bed?
it?
Why she sleep in the bed, the pet bed?
Because that's what they do.
Is
I
it?
don't-
Don't he
Do they
got a
put
room
milk in the
upstairs?
bowl?
Yes,
That's-
she said she
They
don't
put
want
milk
to.
in the bowl
Not
for
that's
it
what
too?
they do.
I bet you they do. But she
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah, I would.
anyway, the reason I said that because it was just like so random. Like I just feel like because you brought up the 20 years of marriage, I feel like we in a point in time in life right now. Only thing they like promoting on the internet is divorce, breakups. There, you like it could be 200 people could have got married over the last year. The internet probably made us see like 5, but we know when everybody's getting divorced.
No, that's facts though.
Like they push divorce so big, and I honestly don't feel like marriage count when this for celebrities because they get married like the motherfuckers change draws.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
it's more business transaction
Yeah,
than it is.
I got married
actual.
10 times, and my 9th wife just
Right.
died. What?
Right.
Right.
Like, you know, I like me personally. Like I say once, twice. You know, if you got to do it 3 times, just be alone, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At
Like
that point, it's too much.
that's too much. Like the
Serious.
3rd time, that's too. Like you know, I said
agree.
after this, I'm not doing this shit no more. This is
About
it.
to be living life at
This
that
is
point.
it. No, we together. I told my wife, I don't give a fuck what happened, nigga. We dying
I'm
together.
either gonna be with you or you gonna be with me.
Yeah, that's
We gonna be
it.
together.
We gonna be together. You
Boy.
can be with me or I'll be with you. Them the only options.
That's your option.
That's it. I'm straight.
Fuck me over,
That's
I,
straight.
no, I got a real talk. Out of all of the shit that I've witnessed when it comes to marriage and divorce, the one thing that I do not like at all is the part that it gets so nasty between them two during
Yeah.
the divorce.
It's
And I
crazy.
hate seeing it because if you ever loved me, if you ever cared about me, if I
It
was ever
seemed like that
anything
wouldn't
to
happen.
you,
How could
Yeah.
this be your
How
attitude
the
now?
fuck-
It just seemed like
I'm
it wouldn't
straight.
How could it
happen.
be your
I'm
attitude
straight.
now?
I understand.
It just seemed like it wouldn't happen.
I understand both
I feel
sides.
you on
Then
that.
on top of that, if you look at, not speaking about yours, because I do know some people that have been together 20, 30 years and
Sure.
they're still happy. But the vast majority of the people that are together more than 10 years, more than 8 years, they're not happy no more. It's more so we're business
Routine.
oriented, we're together,
Routine,
it
yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Right, routine, it
Yeah.
works. It would be worse for us to split and do this, even though we don't really get along like that
Yeah.
for real and shouldn't be together. But once the kids get out of college, yeah, we could. You know, I hate seeing that too, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like y'all both sitting, y'all in prison.
It's
Unfortunately,
equally
y'all are
bad.
in prison,
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
it's bad.
Unfortunately, that may work for a lot of people.
True, it does.
You know, and a lot of people are okay with coinciding with like, let's be together till our kids get old enough where we go our separate ways.
That's admirable.
I don't necessarily think anything is wrong with it, but I feel like after at least spending all of that time together, it has to be something that you've taken from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like now, I like me and my first marriage. I can admit, like I was just a dick. I was an asshole. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you know, the marriage was great. You know, I was trying to do everything I could. I was staying out all night, getting drunk, partying, getting high. I was coming home when I want, like literally, nigga. Like I would leave for work at 8 a.m. and I would come home 3 days later at 10 at night. I didn't give a
I
fuck.
would have beat your motherfucking
I would've
goddamn
beat my
ass.
motherfucker-
So,
I was testing but see, this is what I realized.
Somebody told you wasn't supposed to be doing that motherfucking bullshit.
No,
Somebody
Nobody
told
told
him.
him
that.
He knew that.
when you that I was
He knew that. He knew it from
20
TV from
I was
somewhere.
20
He
when
heard
I
it.
got married. I got married when I was 20.
You knew you wasn't supposed to be doing all that.
Did I?
at 20,
At
Did
20,
he? At
all
20?
me and my
That's
friends,
what I'm
listen,
saying. You
all
should
me and
be
my
at
friends,
20.
I was the
I'm-
only one.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This
Morally,
that's all I'm
morally,
saying. You
yeah,
knew.
but-
I'm not saying that being a baby,
Yeah.
you had that in you to do that.
yeah.
But I'm saying you knew. You heard it
for
from
sure.
somewhere.
Oh,
you
no,
you done seen
for
it,
sure.
even if it was just on TV. You knew you shouldn't have been cheating on your wife or staying out all night
for
or,
sure.
or calling a bitch on the day of.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And unfortunately, I have to give a but. Once you accept my bullshit,
Ooh, it's over.
Now listen now.
I don't want to hear nothing about it.
Ladies, you gotta know that.
That's another
Now that's
thing.
what you gotta know.
You gotta
Once
make
you
What you
accept-
gotta know is
Once you
say yes.
once you accept that shit,
Come on.
and I'm not.
Once
Come
you
on
say
now.
yes.
Come on now.
Now I do believe.
Come on now,
I
Pastor.
do believe wholeheartedly that some people do just make mistakes, and you know it is a lot of it's some people out there that genuinely make mistakes, and they deserve to be forgiven.
a second
True.
chance.
They
It's not
really
too
do.
many of them, but
If they're showing you that they're working to, like,
For
you
sure.
know, they like, let me really show you
For
I'm
sure
about this shit.
Yeah.
For sure.
I honestly they believe. But then it be girls on the internet complaining, men ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. You got 3 kids by 3 niggas
That ain't shit.
who ain't want you.
Man.
And you know, now the man wrong
There's
too.
a story to tell
The
behind
man-
that man.
Facts.
The man is
Right,
wrong
There's
too.
a story to tell
At what
behind
point
that
is your
man.
decision making?
The man is
Facts.
wrong too because the man should just be shooting up the club more
Facts.
unprotected, and the woman shouldn't be letting no man shoot up at her unprotected either. Like, you know, shit happen, but at the same time, the first baby, I'll give you that.
But 3,
But them other 2 niggas, you knew them niggas
You
wasn't
knew
shit.
better.
You and when women be like, I ain't know he wasn't shit, I'd be like, ain't I missing fingers? Don't you see I'm missing fingers?
Okay, and then I gotta say too, because like one of the realest moments I had to have was when I had to take accountability for myself with my marriage, because the nigga was a cheater before we got married. So, but you know, I just thought, because I never pressured him into marrying me, so I just thought it was like when he proposed that it was like, okay, he ready to grow up,
Right.
and stuff or whatever. But so that's why I went ahead with it.
Yes.
But you know, when he ended up having a baby on me and all that stuff, I couldn't. Yeah, it was fucked up. But I couldn't play victim because I'm like, you
knew, right.
what you was getting into.
I get it.
That accountability is a mug for real.
Okay.
Like,
I
being
get it.
accountable for yourself and having to stick up and be like, okay, maybe I was wrong in this situation. Maybe I did slip up here. It wasn't all your fault. That's something. That's something for sure.
But the biggest part of that is accepting people for where they are and what they present, and that may never change.
Yeah.
And not only that,
Ooh, that's a part.
that's the accountability that she was talking about, because he showed the signs of what he was and what he was going to do from the beginning. Then on top of that, what we do is, some people think, not saying it was you, but some people think that once we get married, magically
You just
everything's
change.
gonna be
Everything is so brand new.
changed.
You have a different
I'm
feeling.
married.
You have a different yes.
Oh my God.
For real.
No, you have to change.
You gonna wake up
You know what
tomorrow
I'm saying?
and
You
still
got some
and
people-
still think about that bitch while you putting on your
You
tux
got some
and
people
call
that-
her ass like, nah. Is you gonna give me? I'm only getting married today.
You got
We
some
only
people
gonna
that-
be
I'm only
gone.
getting
We
married.
only gonna be gone 3 days.
You got
I'll
some
be back.
people
Listen,
that can,
I didn't even-
that can switch it up and be like, you know what, I'm married. I need to do different shit. I need to make better
For
choices.
sure.
I don't need to do this how
For
I've been
sure.
doing all my girlfriends
For
and
sure.
shit that didn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
You got some people that can turn that switch on.
Yeah.
But the vast majority of the people, you're not going to be
Don't even
different.
have a
It's like
switch.
baptism. You're not going to get baptized. Oh, when I come from up out of the water, I'm going to be new and
All right,
Well,
it's a choice.
It's also not always a switch though, too.
No, it's not.
You have to set
he-
that.
no, he
You
just
have
said
to,
it's a
you have to
choice.
set
You
that
have
shit
to-
up.
choice.
It
It's
is a
conscious decision.
But it is a choice, but it's also so when you have 15, if you have, let's just say you have 15 years of bad behavior. You have 15, let's just say you got 15 years of bad behavior. You in your 30s now. It is very hard to switch over to being a better person.
Now, when you want to lose, when you got some shit to lose.
That's facts.
But you
Now,
can't.
got some shit
No,
to
no,
lose,
no,
because
no.
you know better.
No.
Whether you choose to do
You
better or
can't-
not, we know.
First of
better.
all, you can't have anything to lose if you just had 15 years of bad. What I'm getting at is if you have 15 years of bad behavior, you don't wait till the behavior is getting kind of better to not do something wrong to somebody. You already need to fix that shit before you get to them. So it's not a choice at that point. You're making a commitment to that person. Because before I got to my wife, I was healed already. I did all my bullshit before, like my current wife who I'm married to. All the shit I was doing was all the shit I was doing way before I met her. When I met my wife, I was doing everything else that I wanted to do.
I agree with you.
I was
bro.
going on trips and everything, but I had to heal alone. I couldn't be trying to heal and thinking
agree
about
with that.
not losing somebody. That's too much on your brain if you already doing whole ass shit.
Everybody can't rock like that.
No, they can't. But what type of position do you put somebody in to be so fucked up that you trying to heal and give love. Like it's different. It's a difference if you like trying to heal, like you hurt over some traumatic shit. But when you're the nigga causing the trauma, you can't try to heal somebody and you're the trauma causing. Like
but
that's
trying
what
to heal and trying to change are two different things. They're not always together. They're not always one and the same.
But you have to
Sometimes
heal to
we try to-
change.
Sometimes no. To change, I don't have to heal.
Why not?
What do you mean?
Why don't you have to heal to change?
I don't have to like. I can in order for me to change, I just have to have the desire to do something different or want different.
That
shit
doesn't
for me.
mean
That doesn't mean I'm healed.
That does not mean that.
That
you're
does not
healed.
mean I'm healed.
That doesn't
How many?
mean-
Hold on. How many people go to jail? How many people go to jail and become career criminals because they weren't healed? There's no heal. There's no way that you're gonna go in and do what you got to do to fall under the cracks so they don't nail this hammer that's that's sticking out, and then turn around. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that works for relationships.
I got a good one. What about parent trauma?
Uh-huh.
So there are an abusive parent, okay, and that puts you in the area of let's say that you yourself begin to lash out or something like that because of an abusive parent. You need to heal from the trauma of that abusive parent, but you can say at this time that I met you and I don't want to hurt you. I want to change. I did that to her. I don't want to do it to you. I want to change. But there's still things in me that's fucked up because of what my daddy did. But I'm trying so hard not to hurt you like I hurt her. I'm changing.
As far as
but I am not yet healed. I have stuff that's not healed. But I'm in a romantic relationship with you.
Hold on, Shayna trying to talk.
You know,
I get that from
my
a
ex
parent
actually, it's like the men of their family.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. So anyways, he had broke down to one of my best friends and was like, because she caught him trying to do some foul shit or whatever. And he's like, I don't want to be like my dad. I don't want to be like my dad and all that stuff. But you still, you did exactly. So, like I knew that he loved me and everything and all that stuff. But it's like, I don't know, like if it's deeper than that. Some people just,
I don't know.
Like,
you.
Yeah.
Therefore, you are not healed. You feeling like I want to change, and you're verbalizing that I don't want to be like my dad. Yet every time you get in a position with another bitch, your dick ends up being in her.
Right,
You're not healed.
But no, I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Real talk. One of the reasons why I say you don't 100% be healed like that, because at the end of the day, it's like, just because I have traumas and shit that I'm dealing with, it don't have to affect other people. A lot of times we allow our traumas to affect other people. I have PTSD from Iraq. The list of issues that I have are extensive. Like real talk, the shit that I go through, the triggers that I have, but they're mine. I don't let other people see that. I don't let my triggers and shit affect other people or go off on other people.
That's very strong of you, but that's not always possible.
That's not, and it's not always practical. But that's because it's my cross to bear, and I recognize that other people aren't supposed to, like, you know what I'm saying, feel some type of way because of shit that I've been through.
Sure.
I need to handle
that's very big of you.
So that's something I'm going to continuously heal about. So that's what I mean by you don't always have to be healed in order to be
change.
That's cool. But what I'm saying is, why do all of that shit and just not be by yourself instead of having to put all that shit on somebody else?
And I feel you on
that's
that.
what I'm saying. I'm not saying that that's none of that possible. I'm not saying I disagree with y'all saying, but what I'm saying is, if you know you that fucked up, then be by yourself.
Because folks are selfish. You don't want to be by yourself. You want something.
Yeah, but you have to. But you gotta take it. But with that, you have to be
mature to do that.
You have to take self accountability to be like, I'm fucked up.
You do.
And I can't give myself to you 100%. So you gotta be man or woman enough to be like, you know what? I gotta take this L.
That's super mature.
You have to take
a lot of
L.
people can't do it when you then listen to this. Then listen to this train wreck. Because that's the mature part. But then a lot of people can't do it because let's be honest. I'm fucked up, but who's to say that I still don't want or even need goddamn love. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Or somebody to so I could
But
be
it's
so
healthy
if so
ways to
being
get love
yeah,
outside
but
of a
being
relationship.
I'm just saying how it happens
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, no,
going with
for
you.
sure, yeah.
You know, you can be big and be like, let's we hope or wish that everybody had that capacity and was like, yeah, babe, you fine, you look good than a motherfucker, but I'm not healed. And I know we are sexually attractive and we look like we gonna do all of this, but I can't do it to you right now. No, because I'm really wanting somebody, even if it's just for right now, tonight, to be in the motherfucking bed with me. I ain't about to make that choice and say I'm not healed, motherfucker. Give me some
And see, and like to add on to what you were saying, like it do take maturity because that's the reason why I've been I got divorced October 21st, 2013. So I've been single technically for over 10 years now.
Look at you.
So, and because I'm like, okay, what I went through with him fucked me up. Like I have trust issues. So I'm like, I refuse to bring my baggage to another relationship. And that's why I have been single for, long. I think now I'm ready to get into a relationship now, but I'm like, I'm not doing that to another individual, but it take a level of maturity
Yes,
to
because
That's
fuck that. For 10 years, I need somebody to love on. I need somebody to go to some motherfucking movies and lay up on some weekends, motherfucker.
But you know the biggest part.
So
about
that is big. I'm proud of you for
The
that.
biggest part that we don't go to therapy. Like,
Yeah,
that's
black
true.
folks don't go to
Yeah.
therapy, so it's kind of hard to sit here and try to heal and work
Absolutely.
through issues that we don't know that exist.
Absolutely.
We don't know the source of them. And then
we gotta stop self-diagnosing.
Just being like, I need to heal is not enough.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Right.
And we
That
gotta
is very
stop.
true.
That's part of healing.
Like,
It is. It's part
Yeah.
of it, but that's not the last step. The last step is not being like, I need to heal. No,
No,
you
yeah.
have to put some
You gotta put some action.
action behind
gotta put some
that.
action behind that shit. You like, you gotta really see. I think a lot of people think that healing is just like waking up and you just gonna do everything right.
No.
Healing is more or less recognizing like your shit and fucking up and falling in your shit and then taking more accountability.
Exactly.
Like,
But
you
that's
have
the
to
thing,
be
that's
able
why
to
you need
take.
the healing, 'cause
You
people
yeah.
don't even know to be
People
like,
don't even know
I
like
messed up.
I'm fucking up. And like what I realized is like even myself, like I fucked up and then like I've blamed it on others. I'm like, damn, no, that was me. I was wrong.
Right.
I need to fix this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you have to understand what your what's the word I'm looking for? It's a P word. It's kind of long. I can't think of it right now. But you can't do that. You can't put this on other people because of your issues. Like that's not fair.
Or take
No,
or
it's not
take your
projected.
trigger
It's
too
like-
far.
It's
Take your trigger too
it's
far.
like postpartum something I figured out.
Postpartum.
No. It means it's like it just means like damaging, like you're self damaging the other person without understanding. I'll look up the word, but it's kind of long.
I know what you're talking about.
And I don't think it's nothing wrong with like trying to love somebody while you fucked up. And I just also feel like it's very selfish and not like you loving your kid. See, because a kid is different because you're responsible for them.
Right.
Like, you have a kid and you fucked up, you got to take care of that. That's your responsibility.
Right.
But like as a man, I'm fucked up. And I think I'm starting to understand what a lot of women are coming from now. Like a lot of men take offense to like, if your money not together, don't fuck with me. That's not every woman. I understand where women are coming from. Like they just saying like, if you not doing the things that I'm doing, why would I deal with you?
Mhm.
Because you're not adding or matching any value. in my life.
Right.
I'm not saying you're less of a man, but what I'm saying is, nigga, you can't
We
feed
on two
yourself.
different pages.
Mhm.
We on two different
We on two different
Let's be
pages.
for real.
And it's nothing wrong with that. And it might be somebody for you that's willing to deal with that. And that
It's not me.
I
though.
feel
this project.
it's somebody to I feel like
Paint there.
Okay.
I feel like yeah, it might not work. You know what I'm saying?
Project.
I've
Get into it.
every and the reason I use that every aspect of, so I think about women that I've dated. I've dated very wealthy women that didn't have a fucking soul. You know what I'm saying? And I've dated like poor ass women that was like really
Hard to
cool.
go, right?
You know what I'm saying? Down to earth. You know what I'm saying? And then like I met a mom with 3 kids and that motherfucker blew my brains out. Like she was the best person in the world to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's everybody keeps trying to fit everybody inside this fucking
Correct.
bottle.
Absolutely.
We keep trying to fit into this instead of just finding what you. This is really why I don't like doing like a lot of relationship topics
Mhm.
because at the end of the day, I feel like you have to go towards like what you're attracted to and what's attracted to you.
Mhm.
Not what the fuck, not what the world is saying.
Exactly.
Like because you know, for everybody in the world talking shit
Well,
about
you know,
broke,
everything is cut
about
back
broke
down.
men, everybody talk shit about broke. It's a lot of broke ass niggas with kids out here.
Man.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
whoever the kid, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's somebody for everybody.
It's somebody
Look,
for everybody.
Everybody's
Look,
checklist
women,
don't go for
listen,
everybody
lot of broke ass niggas,
Yeah.
lot of dusty ass bitches
Yeah.
with kids. Where they get them from? Where they get 9 to 10
It's
kids from?
somebody for
Where
somebody.
where they get the 6th kid after you saw she had the 5 kids
See?
with that 6?
Right.
She got 6 different baby daddies because you said that was okay to. You know what I'm saying?
You
It,
still
it all
thought she
goes
was-
into you know.
And
Don't
people
start that
be
shit.
people be knocking. We live in a I don't know what's up with this shit right now. This whole hate knocking shit.
Ain't
like
It's
we
social
tear.
media. That's
I'm
what-
so
That's
tired
exactly
of
what it
tearing
is.
each other
Everybody
down.
like to be
That's
bandwagon.
exactly
for
what it
attention.
is.
Yes, and if
It's
I
the
hop on your
desire.
bandwagon, I can get some more
Yeah, it's
attention. So
desire
let me be
for
like, oh, I
That's
hate niggas
crazy.
that blah 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 too.
Yeah.
No, you
I
don't,
think
because you
it's-
was just in bed.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but I ain't gonna lie though, the celebrities kind of blew it out of proportion when they started cooking and going on live, getting dressed, going on live, eating and going on live. Oh yeah, I'm doing this today, y'all. And everybody got a feeling like, you know,
I
oh
got
yeah,
you.
I'm going here
I got
today,
to do
y'all. I'm
that.
doing it. Don't nobody give a fuck.
Day in the
Nobody
life.
know you.
Who cares if
Nobody
you're brushing
care.
your teeth? That's
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
Good for you.
But
Like,
guess
it's that
what?
desire for
But
attention.
guess what?
I ain't gonna hold you
As
up
y'all
though.
say
If I
that,
could get paid
so many
$100,000
people
to
do.
brush
So
my
I
teeth,
would too.
I ain't
That's
gonna hold
the
you up.
But
Good
that's the
morning,
thing, though.
world.
Because
How
they
you doing,
do.
praise God? Glory be to Jesus. This is Crest
They
gum.
do.
This is Crest gum detox.
Not
Shout out
sure.
to Colgate for my motorized
Yeah,
toothbrush.
uh-huh.
No.
This toothbrush was I got this from the CVS on 36th and 29th. Hashtag clean teeth. Bitch. Hashtag no veneers.
Okay, hashtag my shiny teeth and me.
So what's crazy is that's not even our topic. So
Wait, what?
that's not even our
Right,
topic. That's the
what?
crazy part, right?
I said what?
That wasn't an hour. It ain't even. It just hit an hour and 6 minutes. Yeah, we started at 8:43. Yeah, definitely. We ain't gonna be here that long, but you know, it's all up. But yeah, okay. So back to y'all real quick. Where y'all get the name from?
How?
She be making up stuff.
Do
That's
she?
That's how we got
Listen,
the name.
that's
She be
the-
making up stuff.
Before
and
you
sometimes
get
she-
started, before you answer that, tell your husband that's he a cool ass nigga.
Very
Oh,
much
that's
is.
what's
Shout
up.
out to my dad.
I like for real.
That's what's
So
up.
see, I people move certain type of way. Like I always like want to be like this when I get like an older dude. Like them old school dudes, they be out the way but in a relationship.
Very
And
much
when I
my
say
dad.
they
My
be out the
husband
way,
is exactly that.
when I say they be out the way, I never knew you was married until you post your
Very
anniversary,
much my
until you went out the
dad.
country. I said this nigga married. But you never I ain't never seen you do nothing wrong. Like you not disrespectful.
No,
you very professional.
No, but
You
I
always-
am
Yeah.
I'm just a boisterous out there type
Yeah.
of person, and he is not, and he doesn't mind that.
And that's
He
and I
doesn't have
like
to-
to see
He
stuff
doesn't
like
have to pull me back.
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have to pull me back. He'd be like, "Girl, go ahead. All right, go ahead, run over there, act the fool, shake it up, come back, make sure you grab me some chicken." Did you get the chicken?
Thank you,
All
Smooth.
right.
Oh, for
You
sure.
said me
That,
to need-
I
You
think
need to hold
that's
your high
really,
heels. All right, go ahead.
I think that's really dope. All right, so before you
Yeah.
answer that question, can you tell us how y'all met? Because I'm very
High
interested.
school. I met my husband. I
Oh.
met my husband in 10th grade, high school. This is wonderful. I'm gonna make it real quick.
Tell
It's
us,
a
tell
bomb ass story. High school, 10th grade. My husband had a crush on me. I did not have a crush on him. He was cool, but we lived in the same area. I couldn't have a boyfriend, but my husband lived in the same area, so he would get to walk me all the way home, as my boyfriend could only walk me halfway.
Mm.
He did that the whole next 2 years, right? He plotted on me. So
He said he ain't
It's a
scared.
good plot.
He said he ain't. He said he wasn't scared of your mama.
It was
Stick to what
a
it is.
good plot. So he walked me home the entire years. We were best friends, cracking up. I was best friends also with his cousin. That's
Okay.
how I actually met him. And so then So then just after high school, I broke up with my boyfriend and everything like that. We were still best friends and everything. And then things just sort of materialized after high school, but we met in high school.
Wow.
Yep.
So you're a what's the name of their high school relationship?
Product of high school
Actually-
sweetheart.
Actually, but listen though, there's more. I wasn't even gonna get into
It's
that.
layers.
I wasn't even gonna get into that, but since you had dipped in there and said it,
Dipping in the Kool-Aid.
my daughter does not belong to my husband. So what happened was in those years, I met her father, had a baby. We got disconnected for probably about a year or two. And then my husband kept coming around my family's house like, where is Michelle? I had disappeared. It was one of those relationships. All in with him, disappeared, wasn't talking to nobody, isolated with him. Husband kept coming around like, where's Michelle? Where's Michelle? Where's Michelle? They like, we'll let her know you. So every time they would be like, Gabby looking for you, Gabby looking for you. So anyway, one day I was like, I'm finally, broke up with my man. I'm done with him. What's going on? And he was like, I'm getting ready to come over. He came over. I had a 6-month-old baby. He was wild. Like, you got a baby? Oh, he was literally like, you got a baby? You got something that came from you? This was him. I'm about to cry. And I was like, yeah, and he took care of me and my baby.
Shout out to the step up dads.
From that day, from that day on, and then so we did get married 2 years later. But yes, that's the story. My husband is amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
And he ain't no stepdad. That's my dad.
You heard what I said, your daddy.
That's my daddy.
Even while you was saying, even while you was speaking, from when he wasn't even your husband yet, like you kept saying your husband, that's powerful.
For sure.
And that, like, a lot of people, before they met, they label like, oh, that nigga, this nigga, my husband. That's so powerful.
For sure.
Strong. Especially like in today's society that we live in, like it's so good to hear Black women talk about longevity and marriage. That's so.
I never did nothing longer except for her.
That's beautiful.
20 years married to my husband, and we were friends way longer than that. And I have my daughter, she's 23.
Y'all, that needs to be a Lifetime movie. He came back
and straight. You talking about Captain Sable? He's straight up.
Wait, did you
Hey, listen. You got to live in your truth. Live in your truth, and it's gonna set you free.
What's up, Green?
But yeah, he came right.
What's up, cousin?
Right in. He literally just saved.
Wow.
He just saved us. He did.
That's beautiful.
He
That's
did.
dope.
For real. Yeah, it was dope.
It
Was dope.
Okay. Is that how the name got started?
The name, you know what? In all honesty, I come up with names for everything. Like it doesn't even have to be my business. So, it didn't even derive from anywhere. I was just like, I want a karaoke business, and I was gonna do a karaoke. I am gonna have a karaoke bus that I'm gonna travel around and And so it's layers to this. And so I was like, I'm gonna call it, and this is where it derived from, the Karaoke Crush Bus. So it was Crush Bus.
Okay.
I was trying to, get that for, and then so when the bus just, didn't materialize right then I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm doing it on foot. When I don't have the bus, we're gonna get together and do it. So
we'll figure out the bus stuff later.
We'll figure it out later. And so that's actually how. Sorry, my hand in your face. That's actually how it happened.
That's
yeah.
beautiful.
It was gonna be Karaoke Crush Bus. I just came up with that crush to rhyme with bus, I guess.
well, no, really, it seemed deeper than that because, like your daughter was saying, how y'all make up songs and y'all just be singing.
Facts.
You ain't stopped singing since you got here, goddamn. You sing talk.
Yes,
sing talk.
very much.
I just got out the shower. Yes. Right. You
Yes.
sing talk. So, I mean, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The crush part because it's like it's something you love to do and something that happens
Absolutely.
naturally.
Absolutely. We're gonna throw that in. Thanks.
Period.
Yeah, absolutely.
Add that on to
Throw that right in.
Absolutely.
Welcome back to the Hot 90. Welcome back to Hot 93.97 Network. This is the We Outside Show. It is now 6 minutes before the top of the hour. That is 954 right here in Metro Detroit. It's a Tuesday night, and we got the creators and the owners of Karaoke Crush. Yeah. So for everybody
sound
that's
effects.
tapping in, wherever you watching at, wherever you listening to, we just ask you to share, like, and comment, and subscribe to the YouTube page. So just check us out. We got a lot of great things getting ready to come up this week. We got our live show this Friday at 8 p.m. at Statham Nightlife.
Let's go.
That's 77 South Main Street. Come tap us in. Come tap in with us. We'll have a great show, man. We got some great things going on. We're actually having the relationship part 2 conversation. That's kind of why we don't talk about a lot of relationship stuff here in the studios, because I like to save those conversations before we get out there. We'll actually be in the speakeasy part of State of Nightlife this time. I want to make it a little bit more. I want to make it a little bit more intimate. Well, I don't know what I'm stepping on. Oh, that's Shelly's cat.
Go get your arm.
We're gonna make it a little bit more intimate, and everybody. So what you're gonna do is when you get to State of Nightlife, you can come to the back door, come downstairs in the speakeasy. Got the pool, we got food, we got drinks. Come chill, come relax. After we're done with the show, you can go upstairs and enjoy the party. Now, listen, the ticket that you purchased from me is only $5. Okay, but we're gonna give away some free tickets tonight. So wherever you at, wherever you listening from, if you go to the We Outside page, or you go to my Facebook or anybody Facebook, Shayna, Ash, or Shelly's Facebook, and you comment We Outside, hashtag We Outside on their page or whatever, just let me know. Send me your email. I'll send you a ticket. I'll send you guys a ticket. You come into the show. It'll be a really good time. The last show was really good. You go upstairs. Now, after the show is over, you're more than welcome to stay for the party. But if you leave, you have to come and pay full price to get back into the party. So just letting people know that. Be like, I paid to be here. Huh?
I'm saying, don't start that bull up. We don't want to hear that.
I'm letting people know. Once you leave out, your ass got to pay again. It's just something, because there's another party going and we doing something else.
Right,
So it's all love. But yeah, so we right here. It's 9:57 on that thing. My name is Elante Mills. I'm in this thing with my crew, the We Outside Show. And man, thanks for everybody that's tapping in on live right now, our live feed. As you can see, we in this thing like swimwear, no condoms today. So yeah. So anyway, I was just reading something on the internet that I showed Shelly there. This young woman decided that she was going to go into Walmart in Lansing the day that all the sheriffs were inside of Walmart having a giveaway celebration for the local people in the neighborhood. And she decided that day that she wanted to steal from Walmart.
I knew as soon as you said Walmart, this was gonna be a ghetto story.
She never made it out the front door.
I mean,
Of course not.
Right.
Of course not.
Maybe she thought they were gonna be really distracted.
You know what?
She
That
watched
was- I mean,
way
honestly.
too many movies.
I feel like I could have got away with it.
You niggas watch way too many movies.
I could have got away with it.
How did she?
Now, I would have got away with it.
Yeah, I would've got away
How?
with it.
How
And
did
what?
she get caught? What happened?
I would have got okay. I used to be. I'm a recovering klepto,
That's why we friends.
and I have to be real with you. I have stolen some of the most pettiest things.
Oh Lord.
I have walked out of.
My birthday.
I'm not gonna name it. I'm not gonna name the store, but I've walked out. I've walked out of a store with a few. What are those things called that people like to put their food in now? My wife keep asking for a new one.
What?
Deep freeze?
No, you put the food in it.
Air
Air
fryer?
fryer?
Air fryer.
Not an air fryer.
Oh,
You want some air fryer?
listen,
Not a whole
a
ass
few,
air fryer.
a few. Matter of fact, Alyssa,
Mm.
for Christmas, because me and Alyssa been friends for years. She was like, "Brother, I want an air fryer," and I got her air fryer. I mean, I ain't paid for it.
She's probably watching. this.
okay,
She knows she got a
so
stolen
tell-
air fryer right now.
I mean,
Tell
it's
them-
Her food
it's
price
2
is
years.
better.
It tastes better when stuff is stolen. It always
Stolen?
tastes.
Tell
Very
them
much.
about my
No.
birthday.
Oh, so
Okay, this was a petty thing.
We
We
went
was at
to
a certain restaurant.
we went to an assumed restaurant. Assume the restaurant because we don't want to name this restaurant.
Allegedly,
All right.
We
We
went
was
to an
allegedly at a
We
restaurant.
went to an allegedly assumed restaurant.
Allegedly.
We went to this restaurant and they had a very nice size picture. It was nice.
Picture with fluid or actual photograph?
No, like a water picture.
Picture,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Mhm.
okay.
And I left with it.
Did you?
You gotta
How
leave with
sway?
something.
So we was
Nobody-
outside of the
How
establishment.
sway? How did you?
Right. We
I
was like,
don't-
how
I
did
can't-
you?
I can't
How'd
tell.
you manage that?
Well, nobody's paying attention to me, so I gently, when I got my jacket off the
Not
back
gently.
of the table, when I got my jacket. So what I did when I got my jacket, I just moved my jacket. I put my jacket over,
Correct.
grabbed
Got
it,
you.
and I
Mhm.
tucked my
Yeah,
jacket.
Period. And
I
then you
walked
just
out.
walk on.
I know we did go to one restaurant. I'm not gonna hold you up. They had a very, very nice margarita shaker. Bon appetit, my nigga. That bitch was bon appetit.
Nah.
Listen,
Bone apple tea.
it is sitting. It's in my clothes. It's in. Listen, when me and my wife move, I'm gonna take all the stuff that I've ever taken. I'm gonna put it on our bar, and I'm gonna label. I'm gonna just label
It's gonna be
everything.
an exquisite
If
bar.
she laugh at me so bad, she'd be like, "Babe, what's wrong with you? You not scared?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't. You can't steal enough to go to jail, babe. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna take you to jail?
Yeah, you know,
Like,
You
oh,
just
I know
miss
I
it when
couldn't
you're
take
still.
this.
You don't
Yeah.
fail it,
they
Right.
like, but it's just funny. So, so we got about 30 minutes of show left. Y'all cool with that? Y'all got 30
Mhm.
minutes? Okay, cool. So this last 30 minutes of the show, we actually gonna kind of get to our topic, which Shelly and Shayna had brought to the forefront. Like last week, we was gonna do it, but we didn't have like the right personnel. So if you ever come on a show and we don't do certain topics, it's just because it just don't flow with that group. That's all. People be taking shit personal, okay? But I have y'all here. And it's just
What
good.
up, though?
So,
What up?
how do y'all feel about this new society of women dating their sons and putting the pressure of their sons onto like manhood? Do you want to rephrase this, Shelly?
Shayna?
Hand on.
And that was so quick too.
Right.
Smooth.
That was kind of some shade too. What's going on?
Shelly,
Right.
She was the
Oh,
guy
I-
just saying.
I don't got no kids, but
Well,
you know.
I mean, like, what do
I
we
mean-
mean, like, dating? Because, like, I have two boys, 16 and 12.
Well, I saw
It's Satan change
it.
Oh, she pawned it off on you.
Yes, 16 and 12. And so I don't know, when Shayna kind of presented to me, I was like, wait a minute, maybe this is kind of a good idea, because I do threaten my kids all the time, my boys, about the way they treat their future girlfriends and wives and stuff. And I was thinking, like, maybe it would be a good idea to kind of have them go out with me one-on-one, especially my 16-year-old, and show him what I expect
That's
for
cool.
him to
I feel
treat
like that's
someone that he's
different.
going
That's
Yeah, that's
cool.
different
Dating
than.
when you say dating your son,
So,
what I
like,
think of
a
is-
lot. So
But isn't
I,
that what that's
so-
that what
Right.
it is?
No, it's
We
more
live
so
in a-
like the.
So I've
okay.
seen in today's society, you will have women that are like, "Oh, this is my son. He's my boyfriend. He's the man in the house." And they date these. I mean, they ain't.
I've seen
I
that.
hope they're not fucking them,
Girl,
but
I've seen that.
they're taking them like they're making their sons like hold their hand. Like
Yeah.
it's weird. Like to the point where it's weird. Not to the point where it's a teaching thing. Like
right,
I'm teaching him to open up the door. I'm teaching him to I give him the money. I let him pay the bill. and
right,
teach him how to be respectful. But to the point where like they like, I don't need no man. My son is the man in my house.
correct.
And I hear this a lot. I hear it a lot. I see it a lot.
I've honestly heard it a few times. I definitely think that it is weird, and that it's a form of mental illness on the woman's part.
I do.
You know,
I believe
honestly, whatever you want to call it, whatever the label is, I don't think that there is one, but that is definitely a form of mental illness to project that your son is the man of the house. And I want to not believe that they actually, because I actually know somebody that is very close to me that calls her grandson her husband.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So I don't believe that, she actually means that, in a I love him sexual type of way, but then you have to,
Yeah.
but then you it's very, but you have to think about what what does that say to him?
Mm.
Does that say, and not in a sexual way, but does that say to him that I am the boss, or that I get my way, or that I do what I want to do, or that you do what I tell you to do, or what does husbands do?
Or now
You know
all
what I'm
these
saying?
That makes
So-
me think.
or what?
That makes me think too.
So that is very
When women
weird.
say that, they're gonna they're immediately gonna have an issue when a man steps in to try to
Absolute-
discipline.
Yeah.
Oh, you better
Because-
trust that, absolutely, and then the kid is probably gonna have a problem too, because
Facts.
I
You done
done
made me the
because
man
I
of the
done been the
house.
husband and I done been the king. You serving me like I'm the king of the house, or I'm the whatever, and calling me king and things like. And there's nothing wrong with, again, teaching
teaching.
that you are a king, but to be like, come on, king, and all of that type of thing. There's a tone. That's what it
Yes.
is.
Or even like
There
when you
is a
have
tone that you need to use as a mother. You know, when you are saying something like you are a king, present yourself as a king, not you're my king, or you're the king of this house, or things like that. You gotta.
or even when you have the aspect of when you're so invested in your son, or in that sense where you even blocking his if he's dating.
Yeah.
And
Somebody
then
come in
right,
and-
yeah, you got a problem with the women that you
Yes.
you always
You
like
separate
shutting it
the
down,
dynamic
yeah.
between him and his love.
Mhm.
And subconsciously gonna shut him down too.
But you know what though? One thing
What?
I noticed, the common denominator about most of these situations, there isn't a man in the house.
Absolutely.
Right.
Or some type of
Because at the end
mentor
of the day-
or
at the
male
end of the day,
mentor.
One of the things that I
Because it
love,
wouldn't be able to happen.
I love what she said, what Michelle said about her husband and their dynamic, because we're supposed to be balanced. We're supposed to be evenly yoked. And in order to do that, we have to be opposite ends of the same coin. You know what I'm saying? You got to be turned up, and I'm chill, because the shit I like to do, you might not like to do because you a turn up type motherfucker. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna open you up to the shit that I do that I like,
I was just
and
getting ready to
vice
say,
versa.
You
You're
got
gonna
to
pull people
bring
out
me
their
down,
shell.
bring
You're
me
gonna-
down when
you're
I'm
gonna
turning
do
too
all
far
type of
up.
stuff
Yeah.
together that you wouldn't normally do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, it's really, I hate this, I really do, man, because I applaud single women. Some of them are single by choice because don't nobody want to be with them, and they know they're difficult as fuck,
Right.
and they take it out on the
For
child.
sure.
And a lot of that is a mental disorder with how you're dating like that. That's fucked up, man. Because like Shayna said, you're really fucking him up for later on in life, because if he's been the husband and the king since he was 2, since he was 3, by the time he really gets a relationship, he's gonna feel like that's what I am. That's what it needs to be. Like I am the way that I am in relationships now, because my mother raised me to be the man of her dreams for someone.
Exactly.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we really got to put good energy and good affirmations. All it takes is affirmations and being there.
Yeah.
We don't have to go above and beyond
Yeah.
to be parents and to teach them what they really need. Be there. Affirmations. We do this every fucking morning, and I love it, because in some of my dark moments when I couldn't think for myself, when I didn't know what I wanted to do, the affirmations that my mama put in my head when I was little helped get me through that shit.
Yeah.
It helped me to believe in myself.
Come on, somebody.
It's esteem of your motherfucker.
Come on, somebody.
You know what I'm saying? So that's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick. It's weird.
It is.
And I hate how a lot of
And
us
it's
black
pressure.
folk, a
Yeah.
lot of us black folk, we waddle in the sickness.
Yeah.
Love
We
it.
waddle in
Love
that
it.
shit.
Love it. Go out and buy new outfits for the shit. For real.
But that's the thing that I wanted to touch on, is the pressure that it puts on the kid. Not only are you weird and aren't going to be able to have a good relationship because you're putting all of your relationship energy into your kid, but now your kid is about to be a weirdo as well. All they thinking about is how to please mama, how to do this for mama, how to do that for mama. Like, how are they going to now be their own person when you have made them into the whole support system for you? I don't even know who I am. All I am is a support system for you.
Or he's, which was pretty much what he said, growing up a husband for you. Now I don't know how to be what I should be for some, or with, not for, but with somebody else, because
I don't even know how to adjust to somebody else's likings, because all I know is how to do what you like, how to be what you like.
I don't think it's
Whatever
that
you
serious.
like.
Okay.
I
You
don't
don't?
think none of it is that serious. Like, I have to be honest. Like I said,
what you think?
I mean, as long as there isn't any kind of weird things going on, I don't think that okay, like I definitely don't call my sons the king of my house or like the men of the house, but
Yeah.
they do have men like roles. My son, just turned 16 and he like 6'4". Like, go take the guard. Like, he knows
Oh,
he has certain
absolutely.
responsibilities.
For
And those
sure.
are like the men of the house responsibilities, certain things that I don't do. Like,
Absolutely.
you know, we're going out or open the door. So I don't think it's that serious where the kids.
But you
gonna
know what?
be
That's why I said it's a
messed up in
tone.
life. I think it's maybe the phrasing is wrong.
Yes.
The wording is a little bit
Yeah.
off.
Correct.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was married to a man who maybe that phrase was not used, but definitely whenever we would go around his family or his female family members, he had to do all the driving, all the everything.
Right.
So it was kind of like that same thing because he was the man of the house for so long, the only man growing up, and that's kind of the responsibilities that he had.
Uh-huh.
So I think it's not that big of a deal. I think the phrasing is weird, and as long as there's not like any kind of like psycho Bates Motel mess,
Right.
going on, I feel like it's fine.
It's for sure a thin line.
Yeah, because after we was talking, like when you told me, I was actually thinking like maybe I should take some time with my sons just individually, one-on-one, and just take them out and enjoy a day.
Yeah.
Not necessarily calling it like a date or anything like that, but just going out and enjoying my
Yeah.
son and just have. I guess it would be a date.
But I feel
Everybody-
like
I
But that is a
Everybody
teachable
make it-
moment, though.
Yeah.
as a mother, you have to be
Yeah.
that person who to
So
say
I
like
think
this
somebody
is
on the
how you act.
internet
I-
made it
I-
weird.
I get it really make my soul cringe when people be like, the first person you date is your mom or your no, it's not. Like it's
Yeah,
not.
because that's weird.
The first
That's
person I
weird to say
dated-
that.
The first person I dated was this Mexican chick named Selena,
Okay.
and I was 16 years
It was
old,
not my mom.
and I took her to Southgate movie theater, and I spent $8 and $5 on popcorn. That's who I first dated.
Exactly.
My mama didn't date. Now, did my mom teach me properly how to date someone? She tried. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It didn't work, but she
She said it didn't
tried.
It didn't work.
You know what I'm saying? I had to learn on my own, like what it was a date. Like I talked to my sons about like this is if you want to like you want a woman, wash your fucking hair, okay? Take a shower, smell good. You know what I'm saying? Be a stand up, be a stand up man. Ain't nothing wrong with taking care of your feet, taking care of your hands. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them on top
But
of
because I kind of grew up in that area where if your nails was clean, your feet look decent as a boy, you gay or you a pretty
Right.
boy. Like nigga, hygiene is gay.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
right.
I'm supposed to be dirty.
Like like I saw a podcast and the girl was like telling the dude, she was like, yeah, when you clean your ass, put the soap on the towel and wash your booty hole. He was like, what?
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you
What?
mean?
And it was a black guy, and he was like, that's kind of gay. She was like,
What do you mean?
cleaning your own asshole is gay. And he said, yes. I said, so your booty smell like shit, and you be letting girls top you off.
Oh,
Dirty
hell
booty
no.
ass nigga.
I'm sad for any women who.
I'm like, but
Look,
But-
why everybody face like
yeah, because like, how did you not know that?
right?
Ding-
I would.
No, you beyond Dingleberry, Doodle Brown.
Now, what you said about the whole dating thing, like, now that is weird using that tone, but I would say that your parents are like, like my dad or whatever. That's the first man that I've loved. You know what I'm saying? Now, you not saying something like that, like your mom is the first woman.
But you love him
but-
as your
Yeah. But
Yeah.
saying like, oh, I date my son or I date.
But it's
Now
the
that's
same
creepy.
thing
Yeah.
Because women, like girls, are like, oh, I want to marry my dad. Because when I look at me, and I definitely look at like how my dad's treated me.
but you want the
And-
value.
Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly.
You don't-
Not your dad.
You want
No,
the
that's
va-
your
dad taught
you
you
want
was
to
a good
you
thing.
want
So
the
that's what I'm saying.
values
I'm
from
agreeing
your
with you.
father.
Like I agree because like even though like that phrasing is weird, that's essentially what it is. Because when my dad took me out to the movies as a little girl, he treated me to things I understood how I wanted a man to treat me, how I wanted a man to talk to me.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
just that people.
It's sort of
internet
just
makes-
it
I
does
think
sort
that
of.
the
Internet
phrasing
makes
messes it
stuff
up though,
weird.
because the phrasing is what have people
Yeah.
going the extra mile and doing extra stuff.
But because I've
Weird.
seen weird shit where like these women are literally they son. I have an issue with how long little boys sleep in the bed with their mommy. I don't and a lot of people are like,
Yeah, I do too.
you gotta. I wholeheartedly understand, and that go for girls too. Like
Yeah.
it was a certain age.
What?
It was a certain age. Like my daughter, I was like, okay, you can't sleep in the bed no more.
No, my kids have never. Even
You know
when
what
my
I'm saying?
kids were
Like-
sick, like all right, go back to your.
You know what I'm
kid.
saying? Like once my daughter turned like 2, 3, I'm like, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like because you have to create that space because you have to create the boundaries because you still need to remind them like, I do love you, but I'm your parent.
Right.
I'm your parent. And you know what I'm saying? And when you leave all the open room for confusion, then you get all of this bullshit we got in the world now.
I was about to say, especially because of the web and like it is now.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how long I slept with my dad. It definitely was past when he was around.
Yeah.
It definitely was past 2 or 3. I remember going to his house at 5 maybe.
Yeah.
And in the bed with him or whatever. And so and yes, and honestly for me, I done backed it up with the world being like it is. Like, no, I don't think men should be in the bed with kids at 5. I feel like that now, but I know where I was at 5. I slept in the bed with my dad. It was no big deal.
Yeah. But people was much different back then too.
People were much different, and people were actually not much different. The perceptions were different, and what people knew what was actually happening. What people actually knew what was happening.
Yes.
Is what has
changed. In front of it, there's the facts right there. Everything was all word of mouth. And what we gonna say outside this house, and
like the police brutality. How before Rodney King, it was sort of like,
is that happening? Like,
they just got it on video.
And then even after Rodney King, you knew that it was going on. You knew that Rodney King had happened. You had a couple incidents yourself, but until how many years ago when all of those real things, when people got them phone videos out, that's when you really start being like, these motherfuckers doing this on a daily. No.
Moment of transparency.
Absolutely.
Moment of transparency. I dated a bunch of toxic women because of my mother. And I'm explaining to y'all how, and it didn't dawn on me until recently, like a couple of years ago. So I love my mother. I only have one. You know what I'm saying? My dad wasn't here. So she did everything. Like she did the best she could. But let's just be honest. Like you can't raise that. You can only do the best you can. For real.
Correct.
She would piss me off. Well, I digress. I was so much like my dad. I walked like my dad. His Dana run through me like a motherfucker. So sometimes she look at me and see him. She don't even see me. She looking at the way.
That's so common.
Right? So shit pissed me all the way off, thinking I'm operating on his kind of time, and I'm not. I explain the situation. You don't believe me? On my ass, right? 2 seconds later, she's asking me to do something. It's my mama. Any one of my uncles, any one of my big cousins, anybody that I looked up to, my godfathers, all of them gonna tell me, it's your mama. Do what your mama asked you to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that created the whole toxicity cycle of things is good, they great, but then when they turn, I'm turning a blind eye to what you're doing to me because I love you. Because my view of love, my mama pissed me off and then asked me to do something or asked me for this, that, and the other. And I know we good at this point because I'm not going to get an apology. So I go out and date women that do the same thing.
That's crazy.
And it goes back to what y'all was just saying about the morals behind it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to date your parent, but it's the actions and the morals that they've created in you. So for a long time, it didn't appeal to me unless me and her were arguing and fighting sometimes. And I didn't even realize what it was in me because I like peace. I was like, right. I like peace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I'm trying to chill.
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's very pivotal with our dating life. And back to what Alante said, we have to actually go off on our own and learn what's best for us and what we do for ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my toxicity came from my relationship with my mother. And I hate to say it. It's all because my dad wasn't in the picture because that would have
I gotta make a statement.
You know what I'm saying?
Mothers, talk to your son.
Man.
And
them conversations, the hard ones, you gotta
have conversations with them. Not don't just assume. And I really feel like little girls get those conversations more often because of the whole single home shit. But talk to your sons. They will listen to you. Their heart will harden too quick if you don't relinquish that. The anger isn't with you. It's just that little boys. Of course, we need men to talk to, but you need both. You need the softness from the woman, and you need the hardness from the father. So, because they go together. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like, definitely, like, man, please talk to y'all sons. Like, y'all could, I really do believe that women are the ruler of the earth. And I do believe that women are the closest thing that will ever get to God. And being that close to that, I just really feel like take 5 minutes out the day to talk to your son. Just even if you pour into him, just talk to him. It'll pull back a lot, open up. Little black boys have a really hard time opening up.
Explanation goes a long way. It can give you clarity.
Yeah.
Give you a little bit of understanding.
For sure.
Yes.
It goes a long way.
Yes and no.
True. Not true. True indeed.
Because I've learned with children doing therapy is some things are, if it's not helpful, so we do go to H's. It has to be helpful if it's helpful or harmful, and you have to categorize it under one of the H's. And sometimes they're too young to understand that it's helpful. So even if it do make sense, the explanation might be too harmful. Correct. So, and I didn't really understand that until like now, because my daughter live in Texas. Of course, I want to tell her like, your mama ain't shit. I can't see you. But that's gonna be really harmful, even though I would be right for saying it. But that shit would it would hurt her even more. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm gonna give you a perspective as a daughter who came from somebody who was trying not to do that. Be all like, oh, your other parent ain't about nothing. My mom did a great job with that. I like y'all heard about my dad, but of course I have a biological father who wasn't always in my life. He was more like in and out. And for a long time when I was a kid, I was mad because I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. And she wasn't really telling me nothing. And then I got older and I was like, okay, the reason why she wasn't telling me nothing is because I had to make a decision of who this man was to me on my own.
And it wasn't her job to blast him either.
Yeah. If I added on her, because she has her own issues with him, her own experience with him, her own everything with him. If I added on her opinion onto mine, I may have never spoken to that man a day in my life.
Yeah.
But I needed to be able to have my own opinion so that we could have some sort of relationship, so that I could be like, okay, maybe you're not on nothing. Yeah. But that was for me to figure out. Yeah. Not for her to be like beating into my head all my life, and now that's the only thing I know of that. You know what I'm saying? That,
and
that made me respect her more.
And that's really mature. And that's really mature. That's really mature.
You kept cool, calm, collected. You kept staying the great mom that you were. It made me respect her even further. When I was able to be like, okay, so this was the dynamic of what you was dealing with, but you ain't let me know that. You just stayed on trucking.
But at the same time, I bring out different qualities in different people.
Yeah.
Just like you do. So at the end of the day, your interaction with that person
could be totally different.
Worlds different.
Exactly.
And,
exactly. And so for her to stunt
like
that,
you said, that's mature.
For her to stunt that and tell me what she thought, it would not have been fair for either one of us trying to build a father-daughter, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
How many people are bitter? How many people want to get back? How many people are petty? I'm petty to be funny, or you know what I'm saying, just like in a comical kind of way. But when it come down to serious shit about life, like, it ain't really no need to be petty for real. And a lot of times people be so hurt. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to let go of shit to the point where, I'm going to hurt my child because this man hurt me.
Correct.
You don't realize you're hurting your child by strangling the chance that they have
to even know
a real relationship. Because I might be a dope ass daddy. Yeah, I might have been abusive to you. I might have been this or I might have been that. But I might be a dope ass daddy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because my job is not to prove to the mother that I'm a good father. It's to prove to my child that I'm a good father. And a lot of women are going to miss that and get in their feelings. And a lot of men are going to miss that and get in their feelings.
Absolutely.
Because it's played on both sides.
Yeah. The man, some of them don't even want to be there for the child.
Some of them
the mama
exactly
blowing her back out.
Yeah, somebody else doing that. You still need to take care of your kids.
Exactly.
That's
that topic could run
hours.
could run so far
No,
each
but
way.
that specific note you just made can run hours too. It's you have to prove it to your child. You're not that baby mama's daddy. You that baby daddy.
Right.
I'm that baby's dad.
But when that baby stop being a
I'm
daddy,
happy.
I mean, when that baby stop being a baby, they still gonna need a daddy. Now, are you gonna be there or no? That's the question. That's the question.
We outside.
That's the crazy part. So it's 10:24. Excuse me. Welcome to the We Outside show on Hot 93.97. We having like some technical issues, whatever, but
Nicole.
you know, we're gonna rock out with our cocks out. I definitely be self-diagnosing myself because I'll be like, boy, you crazy as fuck. But it's all love. I don't care. I am who I am, and I'm not gonna change who I am. So, like I said, it's 10:25. This is the We Outside show. Thank you guys for everybody that's been listening and tuning in. Like I said, today's show was sponsored by Kinky Coils, which is our new hair growth serum sponsor. They did drop a few bottles off. I didn't bring them. I'm sorry. But I will have them in so I can like pass out some samples and stuff because they blessed us with some lot of stuff. Yeah, like I said, it's 10:25. Before we go, like we like to do, it's called the Cousins Corner. Kind of just give our piece on how we felt about today. You leave your last, it's like, you leave your last little final piece, whatever you want to say. And then when we done with that collectively as a group, can't nobody interrupt nobody. If you do, you get the bell and you just sit your ass in the corner. Yep. And then after we do that, we give our handles, how we can be reached, how we can be found. We get the fuck up out of this thing.
Peace.
I'll start with Shelly Shell. She was kind of quiet today.
She was abnormally quiet.
But I know why though.
Are you doing
Why?
OST?
Cause she high.
That's not why.
Every day.
I'm
And
talking
tipsy.
about.
She don't usually do
That
this.
liquor hit me harder than
Yeah, it was that
It was
shot.
something. She was listening.
Yeah.
That shot got her lit.
That
Yeah,
99
I am
proof.
not a drink- Nigga, what does 99 even mean? Because it say 49 right here. What is
It's
the 99?
alcohol by volume.
Okay,
It's
so
a
it's too
difference.
much.
Alcohol by volume.
I ain't gonna hold you up. I am feeling good. I go home and do
Nigga.
something. I can do some things.
That's crazy.
Off that
That's,
shot.
one of
that's
those
all it
things.
takes.
This we do.
Well,
it
we
every
not
day.
alcoholics.
I'm
So
not alcoholic.
we not
I'm not
alcoholics.
alcoholic.
No comment.
All right, we can start with Shelly today.
So my thoughts of the day, yeah, one is real quiet. I think at the end of the day, like, have fun with your kids. Like you said, like as a single mom, I try to make sure that I stay in the mom's place. They have their dad teach them dad shit. And that's kind of how I like it. And even like y'all was talking about, like I had to learn that the hard way because my ex-husband did not do me right. I had to try to control my mouth and monitor what I said in front of my kids. And it was real hard because somebody do you dirty. It's hard.
Yeah, it
So I
is,
commend
baby.
you, Mom, because
Very
even now
hard.
my daughter is 6 and she's just getting to the point where she's realizing, like, wait a minute, something is different about our family. Like, why have I never lived with you and dad together? And I had to explain to her, like, at some point, me and your dad were very happily married for a long time. And your two brothers, we all were together, but unfortunately, a little while after you were born, like that didn't happen. So that's why you don't remember living with dad. So I just say, like, honestly, at this point in my life, I'm at a place where I'll just try to make sure that my kids are happy and healthy, no matter what that is.
Yeah.
So I think that it looks different for everybody. So if dating your children is what makes makes you feel like that you're doing the best to raise your children, then do that. Just keep it unweird.
Unweird.
Just keep it unweird.
Just keep it on weird. I feel it. All right, is it on me?
Nope, it's not on you.
Not on me. Okay.
Nope, it's on Ash.
No, you have some good points though. You said most of it though. One of the things that I really agree with in a major way that took away from the show, man, like we don't talk to our kids, man, a lot of times. We really don't. Parent, I evolved from me being a child and took what I learned and what I didn't like in my childhood into adulthood, and I'm a dope ass daddy. Real talk. And I didn't even think I was gonna be the type of dad that I am for real. And it's like sometimes I give my kids a choice. Like we simply just didn't have a choice with certain stuff. It was this, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Sometimes we got to give them the choice and the individuality to choose, because we're all human. They're little humans, you know what I'm saying? And we're molding them into stuff. So we can't really make it a dictatorship. That's really what I'm trying to get out of, giving them some type of freedom and you know what I'm saying, unleash
For
it.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? As they get older, but you know what I'm saying? And shout out, like she said, shout out to all the dads out
All
there.
the step up dads.
I got a bonus. Been in her life since she was like 10 months. She's about to be 4. So it's like, man, when I tell you, man, it's not. I had godfathers. I had men that stepped up in my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's nothing like it. And then it's like to have a bond with somebody that who nutsack you didn't even come from. It means so. It mean the world. It mean the world. You know what I'm saying? So have them conversations, man. Get out y'all petty ass feelings and emotions. I don't care how you feel about that nigga. Don't come in the way of him being a father. Man.
For sure.
Period. Like,
For sure.
I don't care what happened. If the baby not gonna be in no type of harm, the baby ain't gonna be in no type of, you know what I'm saying, bad situation. Let that mother. Okay, even if the baby walking around shitty for a couple of hours, so what, man? Like it ain't no real super harm. Let that motherfucker have his baby. Period. Man, motherfuckers gonna see what it is, and it's gonna get to a point where it's like, I don't want to go over there with daddy. Wow, what's going on? What's up? Oh, boom, 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 boom. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? They gonna see it for themselves. They ain't gotta tell the story.
Facts.
But it's like no.
I was getting a shoe cam.
What?
I was getting a shoe cam on them socks, my nigga.
Oh, that's
She
right.
Yeah, the Spider-Man. Come on, Shane.
That's what's up.
DJ Shane.
Let's see. I don't have any kids, but I do commend the parents that that don't get in the way of the child having their relationship with the mother or the dad. You know, if y'all not together anymore, I commend that. You know, is take a maturity level, and I do. Even though with me not having kids, I have a ton nieces and nephews, and I've seen them in all situations. And you know, one thing I can't say is like my sister. You know, I see how she is with her kids, and you know, she don't trash her baby father in front of them, or you know, and they're starting to see they're getting older. They see how their dad is, so
Who their real daddy is.
So.
They see me. Y'all know who y'all daddy is.
Anyways, and then you know, and I also want to commend I like that term step up dads, you know, because that's even more special. This child did not come from you stepping up to be that person for them. And you know, so I want to commend all the step up dad. I have a step up dad, you know, so yeah, so that's that's it.
Why you gonna laugh?
Yeah.
Nah, we get the y'all.
Oh, okay.
We get the y'all.
Y'all said so much. It was so beautiful.
I mean, you gotta say that.
I mean,
Okay.
No, I don't think I'll touch on the topic again. I think I'll just say it was good being here. I want everybody that is listening though to just take some time out of each and every single day. I'm talking about just it doesn't matter how much time. Just find something. Okay. Here's going to be the operative word. Find something. Okay. Find something good to do. Okay. Find something good to do for someone else. You can whip out $1. You can help an old lady, literally help an old lady across the street with some bags, any of that good stuff. Smile at somebody, make somebody smile, give them a compliment. I'm very simple, not out your way. If you find yourself trying to do it once a day, every day, it's gonna turn into more. Somebody else gonna try to find something good to do, and we can just keep that pay it forward type of cycle going. Thank you. Go ahead and book Karaoke Crush. My name is Sunny Day. I appreciate being here with the We Outside crew on tonight. It was very live. Thank you much.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get to all of that. So yeah, I love how you be hyping your mama up.
Right, I love
that.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I fuck with that.
Yes. I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Like my wife was hating on me, but my kids was hyping me up because I was like, yesterday was my first day at work and shit. I was in the mirror and shit. Doing my daughter's like, oh, you smell really good, Donovan. You look good too. I was like her. My wife was like, don't tell him that shit. Don't tell her that. I'm like, yeah, tell your mama that shit. They're my dogs. So I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with it.
That's what's up.
She built me up, so I'm gonna build her up.
Oh no, it's her turn. Oh, I was making videos.
Well, my final thoughts as an adult who was recently just a child, it ain't been that long for me. So all I'm gonna say is I agree with the talk to your kids. Talk to your kids every day, even if they irritating, even if they getting annoyed by you, even if they want to be like, "Mom, go away from me, Daddy, go away from me." Talk to your kids, because the moment that they stop being kids, everything that you did, all the work that you put in, all the stuff that you was wanting them to appreciate so bad, they're going to. And it don't take long and it don't take much for them to be like, dang, my parent really had my back. Wow, I really had a support system. Sheesh. A lot of people don't have what I have because I had parents who was there for me. I had parents who spoke to me. I had parents who not only spoke to me, but wanted me to speak to. Like, you got to talk to your kids. You gotta instill things in them that they will be able to. It's not for nothing. They will be able to carry that along. They will be able to look back on those things and be like, I really appreciate you. And in the moments, I know we be making it hard as children, but it's worth it. Everything that you putting into your child, all the moments that you pouring into them, it is worth it. They gonna come back to that when they're an adult. And it's not going to be too long into their adulthood, because I'm only 23. And every single day I'd be like, I wish I was 16 again. My mama really had me held down. I mean, it just is what it is. I have a really great support system. I have a really.
You only 23?
I'm 23.
Yeah.
This math ain't mathing.
I know she just look good.
Math ain't mathing.
She just look good. I mean, but you know.
It's crazy.
That's the
algebra.
That's that CMOS, ain't
They
it?
said bring you.
That's the
Period.
CMOS.
They said bring your baddest one out. I brought my mom.
Little juices of Mary.
I brought my mom.
That's the CMOS. That math ain't mathing.
And
You
you
say
know
you
what's funny?
23.
23.
You 23 and she 33.
There you go.
The
Let's
math.
stick with
We
it.
gonna
That's
say
33.
And another thing, what you were saying though, is when you, as you get older too, you gonna find yourself even just doing certain things that your parents did. Because I'm like, oh my god, I sound like my mama. But like, you know, different things like man.
Even going to the grocery store, I be finding myself still like me and my boyfriend stay together now, and he'll be trying to get certain things. I'm like, we don't do that over here. We don't do that. My mama was always getting this specific type of ham and put it in the cart.
Or like I find myself
And
like
I'm playing.
I'm like turning off like, oh, turn that light off and stuff. Like I'm sounding like my mom. Like,
Oh!
like,
Y'all niggas make fun.
you right.
The lights gonna be on. My bill gonna be sky.
Oh, facts.
You said something real important though. Talk to your kids allows them to realize that, hey, I can talk to my parents. Whenever
Yes.
something's going on, they want to hear what I have to say. They want to listen to me. They want to talk. So you know what? I can actually go to them with stuff. You know what I'm saying?
My mama would tell
Man.
me, who gonna have your back besides me? She would tell me she was young, because she did have me young, obviously. But she would tell me she was young, I don't care where I have to be. If I have to put my baby in a backpack, she gonna be with me. And that has been her same stance forever. It don't matter where we was at, what we was doing. I was with my mama. She had my back. She held me down. Always.
Mama was getting more than ham.
I'm dead. Y'all, she not 33 for real. She just looks good.
I can't.
She not 33 for real. Y'all nasty. That's still my mama.
But how you getting?
Don't talk about that part.
You was delivered like the little bird. That's
I remember.
With your mama getting it in. I don't
She said they close. They ain't that close.
That is so funny. Talk about
No, I can't imagine.
They was talking about their sex life all the time.
That's
She's an
hilarious.
erotic art.
And they
author,
are.
guys.
Who your parents? Right. With the being back.
They
Okay.
talk about it on a
That's
daily
why I'm
basis.
so about my sex life.
I was gonna say I don't even know why she. That's probably why she
Freaky passes. Okay.
Because she
Yeah.
is.
My dad used to talk to my ex-husband used to talk to my dad about sex with me, which I thought was so
Gross.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Oh yeah.
Give it gross.
And your dad didn't feel he was just like.
Give it
Right,
gross.
like I don't know,
Right.
hey, I don't want to hear this shit.
No, like my dad is
Better
a
get a
therapist.
therapist.
He's a therapist. He's a counselor.
Okay.
Oh,
Not in like a weird way, like a grown up adult way.
Bell her again.
No, I'm
Bell her again.
That's wild.
Well, I do appreciate you guys for coming to visit us here out in Buttfuck Egypt. We definitely appreciate you guys for coming out here. But I definitely appreciate everybody's perspective and provisions that you have left with us today. My name is Elante Mills, and I do what the fuck I want to do. 'Cause I just feel like that's what God made me to do whatever I want to do, how I see fit. I don't really have like too much of nothing about like the topic. I feel like the topic was It was cool. I do appreciate everybody just showing up and shit like that because life is short. It's good to spend time with people that you know, that you don't know, that you see. All that. I just think it's good to like have good energy, good vibes, just good stuff. Yeah, before we leave, always, man, I believe we are the stars, we are the sun, we are the moon. I believe God is everything. If you don't, that's your own personal prerogative, and it's not my job to argue with you on your religion. That's just me and how I feel about my peace. But we do appreciate all the listeners, everybody out there. Don't forget this Friday at 8 p.m. We are at State of Nightlife at 77 South Main Street. Right after we have the PJs with Santa party. Actually, shout out to my boy Atlas. Shout out to Atlas. Your big ass been on. We're no fucking.
Wait, so are we
Basketball-
as a group? Are we
basketball
wearing
shorts and
pajamas or
beer.
not?
I don't know. I might have to get some now.
Oh.
I didn't even know it was a PJ party until you said it
Santa
tonight.
outfit would be
This is
so
what I
cute.
said. Man. This is not-
Okay.
I cannot stand him.
Is it gonna be
Period.
Walk up to somebody like, hey, how you doing?
Period.
So yeah. So it's now 10:42. Thank you guys for listening to the We Outside show presented on the Hot 93.97 network. You can watch all your morning shows. Thank you for listening to you guys on air. We're getting ready to. I don't know what music is getting ready to play next. Hopefully it's not Taylor Swift.
Or ski.
No, I hope it is Ski. Hey,
We got a
shout
stipulation
out
to
to Big Sexy Red. Okay.
I hope she give you your interview.
I hope she do. I hope she had an interview here
with the baby.
with the baby. I hope she come here with the baby. And she had a baby. And she had a baby daddy with her that she wanted to be free.
I hope the bitch wearing shoes.
I hope she don't wear
I
no
hope she wearing
shoes.
shoes.
Nope.
Barefoot
I
and
hope she
pregnant.
Shit.
I hope she
That's
don't.
her time to shine.
So shit.
I don't want her to have no
Ain't
shoes on.
swole no more, man.
I don't want her to have no shoes on. I don't want her to have no shoes.
Yeah.
I want her to come in here as her regular self. Because
Her
here,
regular self.
her regular self.
Tell her.
That's her regular self.
But thank y'all for checking out the show, man. We gifted, we never scripted. You can check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, everywhere you get your podcasts and platforms at. This is the radio show as well, Hot 93.97 Network. Check out Ty and Lay's Take. That's coming on this Saturday at 3 p.m. Check those guys out. They got a lot of good stuff going on the other show. We got a lot of great things getting ready to come out. I got a little show that I'm getting ready to produce. I have an all-female cast show that I'm gonna actually put together, and I have a round. We're gonna do a round, our annual men's round table, which I try to do once every quarter. So we'll be doing that early January. So it's a very intimate conversation, vulnerable conversation with men. You know, if you want to come and listen, you can come and listen, but I'll have a set panel already. If you want to ask questions at the end, you're more than welcome to come hang out with us, eat, be married, be free, be happy, whatever you are. So thank y'all for being out here. We out. This is the We Outside show. We'll see you guys this Friday at State of Nightlife. I got a couple of free tickets. I did see the people that DM'd me. I will email you guys your tickets by tomorrow afternoon, 6 p.m. at the latest. I'm not doing that shit today. The evening. Oh my God. You be one of them niggas and they be like, what time is it? You be like, oh, it's 12:15.
I'm trying to get the precise, you know what I'm saying, direction.
6 p.m. is 6 p.m. Evening, night, whatever you want to call it, okay? We free now, okay? We free. We free. All right. We're going to take some pictures in the studio for y'all dip, and we get the fuck up out of here.
Hey, peace out. Some studio.
You better not let that shit